So, yeah, sneak peek. Let me get these things ready. Okay, let's get it going. Your boy is starving over here, and I was hoping I could find something small like a candy bar or something, and I got nothing. So this water's gonna have to do it for right now until I can cook. This water and this chai tea over here. All right, guys. So I want to do Crisis Watch. I want to do the more difficult level. And I feel like this walkthrough itself is going to be a lot more of me failing, like back in the other digital universe, which I would love to do this digital universe right now. But damn, if this whole thing right here hasn't confused the hell out of me. And I'm not going to do pi. I actually know pi. That should be pi. That better be pi. Um, Before I finish this one, this might be one I do tonight when I'm not streaming. Because the other ones, I guess I just lucked up and I was able to just figure out the path that made me complete it 100% in one go. But that one, my stream and everything was messing up in the middle of it. So I stopped halfway through it and then I went back and looked at it. And it's confusing the hell out of me. And I've decided to do the digital universe more like walkthroughs than like just straight up content, because I've come to realize that the nodes, each of the nodes has the same enemies. So, and I can go back to them and play them again, and you guys can do the same. Unlike the main stages, which are I'm 25 deep into these damn things, and I can't go back, I can't review, I can't give you guys any advice on it other than to like the general how to build up rosters and things of that nature. So with this Crisis Watch though, this will be the first time I go into the veterans area. It says hard, and I will admit, like, what makes these hard is not the level of the characters, it's the requirements therein. And I don't remember the Bane one. I do remember Poison Ivy's, and I do remember Harley Quinn's. I think it was just now Poison Ivy. No. I think it was just now Poison Ivy that we finished. Anyway, does not matter. I'm going to do this Crisis Watch. I'm going to go to the veterans area. I've never done that difficulty before. I know it says I can do this, but I just finished 24:30, and I'm only on 25:15, and I don't know. That might just stomp me out from the step, from jump. So I'm going to do veterans area. The conditions should be the same, just the levels of characters are going to be different. So, yeah, let's just get into it then. Why not? All right. And then tonight, I need to set up the chat so I can like see both screens instead of having like this. I can put on my tablet, and then I need to check out the emulator. A viewer from earlier this morning when I was actually streaming showed me a tip, and hopefully it works. All right, so let's go to the bunker real quick. Let me go ahead and collect my gold. That will not be enough to do anything that I need. Bye. Come on, here we go. I would love to know. I want to get these other bunkers open. I don't know. Also, exploration. There was somebody in my Discord, not Digital Universe. Stop it. There was somebody in Digital Universe. Very large congrats. Thank you, Passing Wind. Appreciate you. That was a lot of fun. The graduation for my master's in psychology from the University of Sunderland. Me and a friend who both graduated. We did the program together. We graduated around the same time. The same time. So we both flew out there. I flew out there, and then I met her and her fiance there because I stopped at my first university at Manchester before I went to Sunderland. And yeah, it was an experience. I've been playing MSF since day one. Started this on day one, and found your videos very helpful. Cool. I'm glad you appreciate it. I was playing Marvel Strike Force 2. I have to admit, I have neglected that game so much recently. And actually part of what is today, Tuesday? So war will only start now at 8, so I don't have to catch up because I missed like the last couple of wars because I've been so busy like trying to, for as much as you guys see me stream online playing DC Rose Collide, I still play it a lot like first thing in the morning. When I get done streaming, I'm playing it. Trying to figure out little puzzle pieces, trios, duos. I really want to do my trios and duos video really, really soon. I want to like introduce my Fire and Ice team. I love that team that I'm running with right now. I just need Bizarro to be stronger. If I can get Bizarro up to rank 8, and honestly, if I can get Bizarro and Superboy up to rank 7 at least, that team's a monster. To me, I will enjoy it. So I really want to work on the duos and trios, and I'm glad you found the videos helpful, Passing Wind. It's really appreciated. Thank you. Now, what I will say is only 6 of us at the moment. I'm stuck playing it because because you're the leader, and I'm the leader in my alliance too. And they weren't, not saying they're not friends. It's not like they're not friendly, but I didn't roll with them like I did with my DC Legends alliance. They're cool, but this is a whole different alliance of people it's like a stepping stone alliance where people come in and out. So the level's always going to be low. I'm the highest level by a mile, right? So yeah, I get you. I should probably leave, but I don't want to necessarily leave the game. But it's definitely on the back burner. Right now. All right, so what I will do is somebody in the Discord did ask for this exploration. And there's a few of you watching, a couple. I'll ask this question again. I decided before global release that I was not going to do the exploration videos. I will do this one after I do this one. after I do Crisis Watch because somebody on my Discord did request it. They wanted the tip, and they were like, "Can you show me where I'm missing?" And I can't tell unless I'm in the actual thing, because it could be that you're 75% complete, but you missed the first clue in the beginning, and that might be your issue. So I can't say where the thing is that you're missing. Is there a way to back resources from leveling characters? I'm new and made bad choices. All right. I'll show you this real quick, Robert. I will also say I do have like a few videos on character retraining and level link. So if I speed through it a little bit too fast, no worries. You got plenty of options, and you can actually, it's a stream. You can rewind it. What am I talking about? Damn, I'm old. I forgot all that stuff. So there's two things. I won't explain level link to you, but level link is awesome. However, level link does allow you to up the level of your characters before actually putting real resources into them, kind of saving you some trouble. However, worst case scenario, you come over here to character retraining. I'm not touching those folks real quick, but is there anybody that I can mess with just to show you? Nah, I'm gonna leave Huntress alone. That's gonna take 5,000 gems. So 500 gems. It's very, very cheap to retrain the level. It's 5 diamonds. You hit retrain. You get your resources back. Beware if you have gear on any of your characters and you are retraining for the source of strictly retraining, then they're going to remove the gear. So when I retrain Batman, for example, I just retrained Lex because, don't get me started, but I put Batman in his place. When I retrained Lex and took his levels away, I put him in level link, but that means that his gear was removed as well. So you got to redo the gear. He doesn't show up as a perfect timing. I want to know how to add Kid Flash to my level link. Okay, cool. So then we'll go with this real quick. So we'll give this perfect. And I go into much more in depth on the other videos, just so you know, but I'm going to tell you here. So I can retrain this character. It'll cost me 5 diamonds. I'm not about to spend 5 diamonds on 23 experience. I use these characters to hold gear that I want to experiment with when I'm doing my research and development stuff, right? Lucius Fox of DC Worlds Collide. So basically you can retrain the character here, and that only does levels. If you want to retrain their levels, I think I can do that with John Stewart at the moment. I'm not gonna, but it only costs 300, and it's gonna go up as you go from rank. I think rank 6 is gonna be 4 or 350, and it's just gonna keep going up and up. However, be aware, retraining the level. Sorry, I can only do that because he's here. Okay, there we go. So here, if I retrain Kid Flash, let me move my mouse all the way over, so that's not even an accident. I'm gonna get the titanium back, which is how you level up during those like milestone levels, I'll call them, like level 120. You're gonna have to have some titanium to do that. The experience, you'll get it back. I have 5 million experience in the Kid Flash. Damn. And then I get the gold back for 5.7 million. Sup, Panda? How you doing? You're back too. What you mean? I've always been here. I live on YouTube. So you can get those levels back. Now you'll notice I can't retrain the rank here. When you retrain the rank, you're removing the stars. You're getting all the shards or the fragments back that you put into that character. I'll show you with John Stewart because it wouldn't let me untick it because he's level 1. Because I put John Stewart and Star Sapphire in and out of level link, which we get to in a second. Now, Crisis Watch is very difficult. Finally got it unlocked. Yeah, Crisis Watch is a monster, Panda. Crisis Watch is a monster. So when I do the rank retraining, it's more expensive. It's going to cost more diamonds, but then I get the fragments back and the gold back from investing in this character. Now, why would I do that for Lex? Why is Lex over here with blue levels? It is because he was frustrating me a bit, and I was not sure that I wanted to take him past 180. That was at a time when I had him, I think, at rank 7, and I immediately, like the next day, took him to rank 8, and I was like, well, damn, I could have left that alone. But anyway, what I decided to do was Batman was in my level link, and I was like, you know what? Batman is my favorite superhero of all time. I feel bad, and it was the homie, I think it was Damien, who's Superman fan, and he was like, I don't care how bad Superman is. I'm gonna make him good. And I was like, you right. I did Batman dirty. So let me pull Lex out. I did the retraining. I did not do the rank retraining because I want to keep his rank. Plus, for epics and above, you can only retrain up to rank 6. Once you get past rank 6, you can't. For all the others, for the elites and everything else, that's not an issue. But if you're epic and above, you can only retrain the rank below rank 6. You can always retrain the levels. Now, I did that because I was like, well, look, I can go ahead and put him in level link, right? Level link over here. They're going to take your top 5 characters. So be sure, because someone said that they still haven't seen it in level link yet. Passing wind, yeah. So they're going to take your top 5 heroes, okay? And then that last one, so Flash, Kid Flash is technically my lowest. I mean, whatever, but he's still my lowest, right? Then that's going to pull all the other characters up that you put into level link up to the level of your 5th lowest character. So you don't need for a while to put resources into those characters. I still have not. The ones that I have like a little bit of like gold or resources I put into, the only reason it's still there is because it's not hurting me, and the 5 diamonds, the 5 is not worth me going back and getting that 23 experience. It's fine. It can stay where it is. So that's level link. And I think passing win. You said that it hasn't shown perfect timing. I want to know how to add Kid Flash to level link. He doesn't show up as an option. He doesn't show up as an option for you in level link? That's weird. Did you put... But he's not showing up in the level link window to choose him. That is curious. Why would he not show up in level? What rank is your Kid Flash? That shouldn't matter, but what rank? I don't think it matters. Hold up. Your highest 5, assign a character to the slot. Characters cannot be leveled outside of level. Yeah, duh. Cooldown period. Once all 5 are reach level 300, a higher level cap unlocks. That's not where nobody's here near 300. Once your higher level once higher level cap is unlocked, once the higher level cap. Okay, y'all talking about 300 like we supposed to be already be there. I'm not. No, that ain't. Highest 5 automatically become your level link captains. Is he one of your highest 5? Could that be it? I got Wonder Woman from Starter Legendary Banner. Congratulations. Is there any way to guarantee getting that? Nope. You get 1 guarantee, and now you can get the guaranteed DCU. But I mean, you can go for it. I've had some people. When I say come at me, they're not coming at me. They're just like debating, which is perfectly fine. It's okay to have different opinions. However, I feel like math is not debatable. He's probably one of your top 5. That's probably it. That's probably what's happening. So like, it's debatable. I would say if you want a guaranteed Superman, the only one that you're going to get guaranteed right now is DCU. Other than that, I mean, even for the desired things on the side, those are only epics. You can't like have a 30% desire to get one of the legendaries, which would be kind of cool. But I just need 40 two-face shards to fuse Lex. There you go. Then put it in the P-Moy. Put them in the desired characters you want to get and start pulling the shards. That's what you'd be spending diamonds on anyway. So hopefully, passing wind, let me know if he's in your top 5. Like if he's one of your top 5 highest characters, then that's going to be the issue. Yeah. We're going to go into Crisis Watch. Crisis Watch hurts a lot. You're going to probably see me wish that I could curse on this channel. I'm seriously considering it. In a fun way, but I'm going to act mad. And I say act mad because me saying that I'm actually mad makes me feel like a very, very sad person. I'm actually getting mad over a mobile game. It's okay. I got the people here to support me. They get mad at it too, so we're good. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and I've had troubles with the other part of my setup, which is trying to record at the same time. So I'm still going to do my countdown into it. Wonder Woman, Lex are the 2 SS tier list. Here's the thing. Trime, I don't even know if I can say your name. Trimethicon. Oh, Trimethicon. Maybe that works. It's like a Decepticon except with meth. Okay. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube. Anyway, Madden, same. I would say that Lex is no longer SS. I feel like I can't even get Buddy to work, and maybe it's the gear I have on him. But they also gave him a slight nerf that did have a pretty big impact, which I went into a whole. I won't do it now. If you guys want, you can check my video out. Maybe the stream video, like maybe yesterday or the day before. I went off, and I think I even recorded it, but I haven't released those videos yet on how crappy it was, that whole rebalance thing they did at the beginning of right before global release. Like if you see like the blog that they put right before it, they show you all the characters they make significantly worse. And two of them I loved, which was Zatanna and Kid Flash, and one of them I just got, which was Lex. So Lex is still good. I'm not saying he's a terrible. I'm not saying don't fuse him, but he is not. I don't think he's SS anymore. I think the only like S plus tune right now is Wonder Woman, and I think everybody else is second, or everybody else is fighting for second. So I'm gonna need you guys to forgive me for 1 second, because if you watched my stream yesterday, you will know that my dog, who's super sweet, decided to cause a screaming fit because she was hungry, and then I got her too excited, and then she couldn't control herself because she really loves food. So I'm going to fix her food real quick, and guys, it only takes me like 30 seconds, so don't worry about it. I will be back. Let me rally the troops. I will play this for you real quick. And actually, you know what? You can check out my Fire and Ice team from here. So the Fire and Ice team consists of Green Arrow. Wonder Woman is out. I can do this because they're going to be lower levels. Starfire, Superboy, and where is Bizarro? All right, so now with my Fire and Ice team, basically what you have is Superman, Starfire, I did just take rank 8, and then Superboy, who I need to take rank 8. Can I speak today? As soon as possible. They lay down burn. Superman, again, he is kind of the, and I could put it like this just so you see. So Superman is the focal point of this whole thing, right? He is the one that can lay down burn and frostbite. To the right of your screen, you will see Superboy, who has this team synergy, which helps out. During battle, increases detonation damage taken by enemies by 12%. He also lays down burn on his ultimate attack. Starfire has it in her kit that she lays down burns in different scenarios, but also every time she does damage, she lays down a burn. Cool, we got the burn side of Fire and Ice. Now, where should I go with, what was the name of old buddies in My Hero Academia? The dude whose father was a terrible person because he had fire and ice and he refused to use his fire side. Anyway, y'all give me the name of old buddy. I cannot remember his name right now. I cannot remember his name. I'm waiting for season 7 or 8, whatever's the latest season, and I might read that manga tonight. Anyway, sorry. Give me the name of old buddy from My Hero Academia who was fire and ice but refused to use fire because his father was an abusive father, like a lot. All right, and then you have the ice side, frostbite, coming from Bizarro and from the advanced attack from Green Arrow. So now I will let you see Fire and Ice versus these guys while I quickly fix dinner for my pooch. Todoroki. Yes. And just in time for that to be over, right? We only got to 30%. What is we doing? Fire and ice. Y'all embarrassing me. What is this? Fire and ice. Todoroki. That's what's up. Todoroki. And then what was it? King Murder Bomb? King Murder. Because he changed his name like 3 times. Other buddy. The guy who had the explosions that come from his sweat in his hands. Anyway, I saw the LeBron James, Bronny Jr. Cut of, 30% is actually legit for this. I saw Bronny Jr.'s like cut of him taking on Cooper Flag, and they put like he only used 5% of LeBron. It was really funny. Anyway, I am a nerd in so many ways. Anyway, let's put you back here. I feel like Superboy probably fell. We'll do a whole skip battle thing for this. All right. Oh no, here's the thing though too, and I won't. My favorite anime for the entirety of my life has been Cowboy Bebop. It was like the first one that really caught me. I love that. I love that anime. My Hero Academia might have taken it, although I like Jujutsu Kaisen a lot as well. I don't know. But this is not an anime. I started it. It's my fault. Sekijiru Khan. I cannot say that. I have to hear it clearly. The South in me came out for a big moment there. Sumimasen. Nihongo ga na hanimasen. All right. So anyway, number 1 is Full Metal. You know what? I started Full Metal Alchemist. I started it, and I never got a chance to finish it. And that is one of my shames. That is one of my great shames. Shoro Todoroki. That was one of my great shames. Is I still have not finished Full Metal Alchemist. I just caught up on all of Bleach actually. Which Bleach it's good, but it ain't like it's. Honestly, Bleach is like potato chips. Black Clover, I'm in the middle of. No, I think I've caught up on all the Black Clover. Anyway, this ain't an anime. This is where I need to do the Patreon and do extra content so I can like argue about top 10 superhero movies of all time. All right, so here we go. Always, I managed to finish the Batmobile challenge. Congratulations, Loki. What's up? Without getting a legendary, I am 138 summons in for Wonder Woman. Jeez, I'm hoping it comes. Well, I mean, I think you have only 12 more left, and then you'll get her. So use the legacy from Superman because we're not buying him anymore. Go to this shop, use Superman's legacy, and buy all of them. And that should get you where you need to go if you haven't done it already. What's up, Osiris? How was work? We're not going to talk about that. I'm in my happy place right now. Let me be in my happy place. It was back-to-back meetings and me being like, this could have been an email. No, I'm being funny. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad at all. And I do have some nice people I work with, some fun people I work with. But it was a lot of meetings. All right, so we're going to do Crisis Watch. I'm going to try not let the HDH get a hold of me. I heard it isn't good compared to Loki. If we're talking about and there was some pushback on this because they were like, no, he's better than Batman. That's not the point. If the argument is he's better than Batman or not, we're already at an issue because he's a legendary. But what I meant by going to Superman's legacy is that if you do the Save Metropolis and you do the Metal of Steel, you go to Distress Signal, you can gather up these tokens. And then when you go to the shop and buy these super encrypted tokens, you don't have to use them for Superman DCU. You can use those in the regular starter recruitment and get your Wonder Woman. It doesn't have to go to that. You know what I'm saying? So like you can use those. Can you get the event Superman without spending? You mean like monies? If you're lucky. I said this before, like the game is very, very free to play friendly, but I mean, it's still an element of chance because it's RNG based because you're doing it based off of pulls that don't have any kind of guarantee. You can do kind of like, but then you're talking about Superman. Yeah, no. Like, you don't, there's nothing you can do to control it, even if you spent money. If I went to the shop right now, if I went to their store right now for these special offers and spent $300 and bought this and got 180 of these, so I have a good. Oh, actually, you know what? No, that would work. That would work if I did that. If I spent $300, yes, I could get Superman. But my point, ultimate point, is that it's a gotcha game. So that dopamine hit's gonna come. You're gonna pull them from the tokens, and eventually you'll get them if you're lucky. And the only way that they do have a mercy system for them, where if you don't pull them immediately, you have, wait, no, they don't have a mercy system. Oh yeah, here we go. I was about to say they do. I thought I saw it. So I'm 64 pulls into the 150, which I kind of regret at the moment, but it's fine. I have enough on my roster. But the only way to guarantee that you get Superman DCU is if you pull 150 of these tokens. Yeah, you were lucky to get him. Osiris, I heard one guy who's like, yeah, I had 2 tokens and I pulled Wonder Woman and Superman back to back. And I was like, why are you talking to me? Why are you not buying a lottery ticket immediately? If that was the next $5 is going to a lottery ticket. I don't care what numbers. Write them down, bro. I'm good today. Yeah. No, this is 100% free to play friendly, and don't feel like, and I guess this is the one plus about the Superman DCU. If you don't pull him, he's not good enough for you to feel bad about it. But the thing is Wonder Woman is good enough for you to feel quote unquote bad about it. But you can do so much in this game without legendaries and not feeling like you have to chase it with money. At least right now. I'm sure there's going to be whales and krakens who come in and try to like dump a bunch of money into it. And we leave those people up at the top of arenas and stuff and let them have their fun. But as far as like progressing in the game and stuff, don't feel like you have to spend money. I spend a little chump change. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I like it, because I want to. But I've said over and over and over again, so free to play friendly, so free. I don't know how they're going to make money. Yeah, I'm saying, like, Osiris, if you got that kind of luck, run it. Run it. That's how the house always wins. All right, so we'll go into Crisis Watch. Veteran area. This is the first time I'm doing this area. Crisis Watch, I do like. It is a difficult game mode. I need to be recording this as a video, guys, so I'm about to go into broadcaster mode. This is where I stop saying, well, that is a piece of shit. I don't say that on YouTube anyway. Here we go. So, and I spent like $50 just to finish the. Ooh. I can't hate you for it, Loki, because I damn sure spent $100 on Lex back in the DCL days, and I kept that a secret in my relationship. I was like, what'd you spend that money on? Christmas gift to me. All right. Yeah. So I would love to judge you for it, but I ain't judging. Do what if it made you happy, if it made you smile, cool. As long as you can pay your bills. As long as you can take care of yourself, fine. All right. The moment you started talking to me, I got it. Don't worry about it. Quit apologizing. It's fine. I'm over here having fun. I can't even read all the comments anyway. So sometimes I'm going to catch them all. And if I miss them, I'm sorry. I'm not trying. I'll figure it out from the videos. There you go. You got it. Wonder Woman is OP. I don't use her before they nerf her in the future update. Atomic, don't even put that in the universe. Don't put that in the universe. Don't you speak that. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do that. Don't say that. Don't give them that idea. They better not nerf Wonder Woman. I will revolt. I will find their in the offices and knock. Housekeeping. All right, here we go. If you know that movie. I'm wildin'. Okay. Here we go. Broadcaster mode. And 3, 2. I'm going to start this off in a random mode because I remember, and I said this when I did the Bane guide, I remember when Bane broke Batman's back in the early 90s when DC was trying to do something to traumatize the kids out here in this world. And for some reason, it made me like him. Even though I was a huge Batman fan, the idea of this unstoppable monster breaking you and then you coming back for it, I liked it. Like, you can't hold me. So, I'm going to get into Bane with respect. Let's get to the video. All right. If you want to nerf characters, just bound it to arena, not to campaign or solo content. And you know what, Loki? That is one of the smartest things I've ever heard in my life, because if you did nerf them in that way to where it's like, yo, they are not going to have this ability in arena, or even better, actually, put rules in arena, because they do have rules in arena and stuff like that, that put it at a disadvantage if you're just running Lex, meaning like, and I'm just using Lex as an example. Characters that throw out shields only do 50% of their shields. Or for Wonder Woman, characters can't crit. You know what I mean? Like, you can do little rules like that. That's really smart. I never thought about it that way, but you could do rules in arena like that, because they already have some conditions anyway. So let me go ahead and do this. Crisis watch. 34 minutes, because last time I had to hunt this bad boy. So here we go. I don't like the intro I just did, but I'm going to keep it anyway. And 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Grabby here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm going through Crisis Watch. I'm going to go through the veteran area. This is my first time going through this area, and I'll be honest, I don't know what to expect, and I don't even know if you should follow me through this journey. If you're looking at trying to figure out the best way to do this, I may not be the guy to listen to. Let's find out together. So what I'm going to do is, this is the first time I've done this mode. I was doing assistant area for like the last 2 weeks, and then I did newcomer trainer. I was always taking one level down of what I've accomplished. I am at 25-15 now, which means I can do the elite area, but I don't feel like I'm going to clear all 10 missions with 3 stars, 3 satellites, whatever, in elite area by the end of the week. Now, mind you, remember, whenever you enter one of these areas, if you decide to start it, if you decide to proceed, you will be stuck in that area for a week. So if you're like, oh no, I've made a mistake, I won't be able to complete it, tough. So be sure, I mean, to me, I'm taking this out of caution, but if you want the challenge and the frustration, some people have fun out of that, do it. I love this image of Bane. I want this on a t-shirt or a poster. So, unbeatable speed. Chaos in Gotham grows day by day. Due to the chaos, Bane has gathered a group of supervillains. This reminds me, I know what I'm about to read tonight. I never finished City of Bane or Bane City. Now, forgive me, I don't know if it's called Bane City or City of Bane, because I'm in Switzerland. And so the comic book store I went to, they had like all 5 of the whole series except for the middle ones, and I had to get the middle ones in German. And so like they switched up the names from Bane City to City of Bane. I think it's Bane City in German. And I need to like, yeah, I'm gonna have to read that issue in German, because I wasn't gonna let it go. And they actually even printed it different too, where there's like 2 issues in one as opposed to 1 issue, whatever. Anyway, so that I still haven't read yet, and that is in my bedroom waiting for me. Due to the chaos, Bane has gathered a group of supervillains and tries to rule Gotham for the same reason. Not all have joined Bane. Perhaps in this chaos lies the means of defeating Bane. All right, so we proceed. I can't come out once I'm in this. Once I start it. It says easy. 5 allies survive. Okay, clear in 5 turns. Yo. Okay, I'm gonna do this anyway. No, sorry. Here we go. I was thinking that said the 50% thing. I need to actually read it. All right, so this should be straightforward, and I'm gonna use my Fire and Ice team. I've been liking that so much. This will be just a quick commercial for my Fire and Ice team. I think you guys already know. Starfire and Superboy comprise the fire side of it, along with Superman, who is the fulcrum of this whole thing. And then Bizarro and Green Arrow make up the ice, because Bizarro lays down frostbite, and so does Green Arrow on his advanced attack. So we're going to use that. So the title, No More Batman City of Bane. Okay, cool. All right, so then they call it Bane City in German. All right, which makes kind of sense, because of is not, because like the son of Batman in German is Son des Batman. Or Son des Batman. Anyway, sorry. I shouldn't even be talking about that right now. Anyway, league name is on Gripe for Legends, no space. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. The Frostbite comes over from this side. The Burns coming over from this side. Superman does both. I'm less into the Haunted Tank these days because it does damage on both sides. And Bizarro's a sensitive boy. He can't take a lot of hits right now because he's only rank 5. He's going to basically be removed directly after this. And I'm okay with Superman and Superboy going first in this lineup. Albeit it would have probably been smarter. Oh, no. Now, here's what happens when you don't pay attention. And now I remember. It's not going to affect us now. However, there is this capture the flag aspect of this that is going to become a factor later on. This is where you have special conditions in Crisis Watch that you have to adhere to. So once I get through these first few stages, I will go to this, which will give you all the mechanics of the unbeatable speed, the insidious venom, and then the enemies themselves. I won't do that now because it's just clearing 5 turns and keep it pushing. And let's go ahead and switch this up. We'll put in you, and then we can show off some Ocean Master if that's the case. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's all good. The second green arrow pops off, though they're dead. Trying to reduce my coffee intake, so now I'm drinking this sweet chai tea. I wasn't expecting it to be good, but it's good though. Okay. So, truth be told, for that it was all tactical. Green arrow, if I wanted to be the most efficient, Green arrow should have used his ultimate first, and that would have wiped out the entire wave, or at least it should have. Guys, I'm running out of spots in my league. I think I even showed in the video. I think I have like 3 or 4 left. Let me see. I'm making no promises right now because I'm supposed to save. I said 3 or 4 of those slots for like old school DC Legends friends that I have. I think the only one that's missing is Smooth Operator right now. If I can get a hold of him, and then I'll let you know. So I don't make promises I can't keep, but also on my Discord, and for you guys who are watching on the video, I'm talking to my stream right now. There is a Discord that I have up, and if you are looking for a league, we have Huntress Legends. She's actually in the Discord right now, and she was gonna join my league, but she decided to do she or he. I don't know if it's a she or he. I'm assuming things there. Decided to start their own league. So check out that one as well. And if you're a fan and you enjoy it, even if you can't make the league, hop onto the Discord. I'm in there. We active, not acting. Shout out to Rayvon and Joey Badass. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move Green Arrow up 1 because we still have this 5-turn condition. I'm not really worried about Penguin like Superman. And in fact, let me go and do this real quick just to protect him. If I really wanted to just be destructive, I would put in Wonder Woman right now. Oh, the Discord link. Actually, give me a minute. That's actually smart. I'm like, I have a Discord. What's the link? Yeah, you know what? I probably should have told you. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Give me a second. Let me find that link for you real quick. We can post it up in here. And for those of you who are watching this on video, it should be in the description. All right, right fast. Uh-oh. How many turns are we at right now? 2. Okay, we're good. Is everybody surviving? Yeah, okay, we're good. Just had to double check. All right, so the link is plopping up right now, and I'll pin it to the top for you guys as soon as I figure out how to get this one. There we go, much better. Are we good? Did we 3-star this one as well? Command V. Ooh. Yeah. All right, so we'll do the Discord, and then Command A, because this is the Mac, not the PC. And then we do that, and we pin it. That. All right, so there you go. The Discord is pinned to the top. And for those of you watching the video, the Discord is in the description below. Now, I saw that it was getting a little bit difficult. I'm tempted to leave this in here because Nightwing is going to be strong against the tactical. We're still going to outpunch them by 1.5k or 1.5k, 150k. 160 technically, but still. The arrows from Green Arrow is going to take them out. Batman would be great to take out him, but I think Superman will get the job done. I'm not going to bring out Wonder Woman just yet. Team synergy from Ocean Master. We're good to go. And this is still just complete in 5 turns, right? Because we're going to have to contend with this whole thing. If the protectors continue wiped out with Green Arrow, that's cool. This will help out with taking out Bane. And then Starfire, when she gets her chance, she'll set off those burns, right? Prison Overlord. Well, we don't like that. That's not fun. But we still got it under control. I think we're good. In fact, I know we're good. We're just waiting for it to be over at this point. The difficult, and this is why I'm kind of speeding through this. Oh, wait, he keeps doing that. Stop it. The reason why I'm speeding through this is because I'm trying to get to those conditional ones. The ones where it's like, hey, you need to do X. And I cannot remember what it is exactly. I just remember it being a pain when I had to do it. Okay. Now here's where we got to get serious. Okay. AoE attack is the benefit here. I still kind of want to leave Nightwing and Ocean Master in here because they will help with the tactical. It would be nice. That's Cheetah. She's going to do turn meter manipulation. Her action bar is going to make them go faster by 20%. Or, sorry, her ultimate is going to make them go faster by 20%. We are sitting at we are punching down. So we should be good. I'm tempted to remove Superman for Lex. No, that's a stupid idea with Bane and Cheetah in the back, because they would have a trait advantage. All right, so let's go. Okay. We are not doing the damage I want us to do. And this is still, you have to do it in 5 turns, right? Because they are definitely thicker now. Oh, good, Jim. I'm happy that it's working out for you, to be honest with you, bro. Like those things where it's like an event and it's Superman DCU that we're talking about just real quick. I will happily be wrong in that stuff because I do not like the feeling of when I like draw a legendary any game and then immediately you get the video of this character sucks and you're like, damn. So my one lucky pull is of a character that's, what are we doing? All right, enemies win the speed race no more than 2 times. Okay? The speed race was that counter up at the top. Now, what are we talking about when we say speed race? Intel. The pair of them who are top supervillains to begin with join forces swiftly. Combat capability, intelligence, determination, whatever. Such a team is incredibly powerful in blah, 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 blah. Okay. Both participating teams will compete in a speed race every battle round. That's why Cheetah was a problem. The faster each participant completely fills up the action bar, the more points they will earn for their team. The team that obtains the set amount of points first wins the round and obtains the judge's reward. The reward heals the target with the highest attack power in the team for 15% of max HP. Damn. And grants them 10% permanent lifesteal. Damn. The target will also be able to cast their ultimate ability at no cost. Damn. What? Damn. What? Did I beat this already one time? Because it doesn't sound like I did. The enemy's basic attacks and skills will add venom to allied characters without shield. The enemies will add venom to the allied character without shield. Every 3 stacks of venom knocks back the action bar by 30% and permanently turns into 1 stack of paralysis. Each stack of paralysis decreases the speed by 5. Venom and paralysis cannot be cleansed. It adds venom to the allied characters without shield. So technically, they're hurting themselves. So I want them to do this. Okay. Now, here's my question. Both participating teams will compete in a speed race every battle. The faster each participant completely fills their action bar, the more points they get. So they want me to use speed characters right now. Let me see if I got this right. So for example, my fastest characters are going to be Kid Flash, I think Starfire actually. I have her in a speed set. I wish can we sort via speed? Nope. Can't sort by any stats. I wonder. Can we sort? Chad, I'm asking you right now as I build this up. Can we sort any of these characters in, like, when you're going through the character screen? Can you sort any of the characters by an attribute like speed or power? I think you can, but I'm not 100% sure. Who else has speed? I mean, Zatanna has speed. Oh boy. And I guess Wonder Woman for the S's and giggles. This looks like a bad idea. Oh, I'll explain what the materials from Crisis Watch do for you later. Sup, Panda? Welcome back. All right, so I think this is what I want to rock with. I don't have the tank that would be necessary. Area of effect characters. I mean, I think Starfire should be in that, to be fair. All right. Let's see how this goes. Oh, let me make sure my ultimates are in the right order. I want Green Arrow before Wonder Woman in this scenario. Okay. All right. So the enemy win the speed race no more than 2 times. Now, I'm trying to do it where I beat them by speed. Another way where they won't win the speed battle more than 2 times if we demolish them in the first 2 turns. So I'm going to try it this way first. So see, we've gotten our speed up already. Ooh, they're fast. And then we go, and then our character with the highest attack, which will be Wonder Woman. Boom, unbeatable, and now dude is unconscious. Let's hit them in the face a lot. We love that. Because of the crits that are out there on them, they get lifesteal from Zatanna, which finally works. Now the race is back on, but you can't win the race if you're missing characters. That's 1, 3, 4. Are we about to win the race again? Bet. So the thing that's helping me win this race is you need characters with speed. I have 2 speed sets on Starfire. I have 2 speed sets on Kid Flash. I have 2 speed sets on Zatanna. Just crits, 2 crit sets and an attack on both Wonder Woman and Green Arrow. So yeah, those 3 are helping me win that speed battle. Oh my goodness, and Bane is demolishing us right now. Wow, I thought we were safe. There is no safety with Bane on this field. I thought Wonder Woman was supposed to be, isn't she supposed to be unbeatable right now? Why is you beaten? And aren't you, she has a trait matchup advantage too. And she can't do anything with him right now. We need to cleanse that weaken off of her. She keeps winning the race. And I think we'll take him out, but this is concerning, and I'm only on stage 6 right now. I see you, Panda. I have my own impossibility I'm trying to figure out right now. And it's not about right now. It's going to be about, oh, I mean, I got past that. I had 5 survive, right? Or is it just they don't win the race? What is it? Yeah, only 3 survived. I'm going to try this one more time, and then I'll move on to the next one. I don't know if I want to put you guys through this over and over and over again. Unless you guys say so. If the streamers say it's good, then I'll do it again. But I don't want to put the viewers through the same thing over and over and over again. If they don't want it. The next idea is instead of speed, full power, where we basically just beat them to death. Okay. So the idea here is, um, we're gonna try to do a bunch of crit damage to open up with, and hopefully wipe out the mass majority of them. Um, Basically, I'm gonna use a team synergy from Red Hood, who gives us 20% increase. I forgot I took him rank 7. Increases crit and crit damage by 20%. Yes. Love it. It was 14% before at rank 6. So that adds crit. Then Zatanna is going to add crit plus additional crit to the character with the highest attack, which is gonna be Wonder Woman. And then she's gonna add 2 crits to everybody else. I think it's 7 that goes to Wonder Woman, or is it gonna be 6? So she's gonna crit, and then I'm going to move the ultimate order where she goes before Green Arrow, so we get that first hit out real fast, like. And as much as I hate it, I'm gonna use the tank because it does more damage than any of my other reinforcements. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Find me in the game. Andre for 03. All right, so let's see. Oh, no, 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 no. Deploy, deploy, deploy. Let's see if this works. I just need all 5 to survive. Oh, and this is the other thing too. And I think this applies as well. I know it applies in system recovery. If you do one condition, that's it. You don't have to do all 3 in the same go, if that makes sense, right? So that means all I have to do is really have them survive 5. I don't have to win the speed race right now. I'm still gonna try to, but I'm basically trying to just demolish them before they get a chance to win the speed race. So let's see. Now they out here, they outside. There's the 4 crits. I thought it was gonna be 7, but okay. The 4 crits on Wonder Woman. She just put silence on Penguin, which, I mean, they just won the speed race. So you can see that he just got healed and an extra benefit. Ouch. That almost took out Red Hood. We go out and we do some good damage. Not great. Red Hood falls. That's okay. He'll come back on the revive as long as we don't kill them before that, which it looks like we won't be able to. Wonder Woman, we won the speed race that time. Wonder Woman goes again. Now, here's the thing. Like I said, we don't necessarily have to win the speed race, but I need Red Hood to revive before don't kill Bane before Red Hood revives. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on, 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 come on. They about to do it, ain't they? Y'all some jerks. Good morning, creatures. For me, it's evening, 6 p.m. All right, so we're on to the next one. So how do we want to do this? I think I'm going to try to do this again, even though he's probably going to eat it. Let me see if I can put Green Arrow in front. Maybe that'll be better. And actually, I'll put Wonder Woman in the front. No, she's already in the front. She's running first. No, I did use ultimates. Okay, and here's the thing. Taking the auto ultimates off, I like something about it lets my ego feel bigger when I do this with the ultimates on auto. I don't know why. It's a weird machismo thing, I'm sure. But something about me feels better when I'm like, man, I did that with auto. You know, I don't know why. I pick weird things to cling to. So they've won the speed race once already. We don't like you, Bane. Stop it. Wonder Woman does her thing. And now they're going to win the speed race again. And I think it's 2 or more times, right? Not just 2 times, not just more than 2 times. Oh, we've already lost Green Arrow. Ooh. Amy Agent, I know you want to know how you can get it quicker. The quickest way is to get a bunch more tokens. And you can do that through the shops and stuff, but there isn't like a definitive way. It's a gotcha game. You got to pull tokens until you get them. But we'll go into that a little bit more when I'm done with the Crisis Watch. So now I can go with that previous speed team that I had. I don't think they're going to get the job done, though. We're gonna have a lot of burn coming from, like, the whole purpose of Starfire being in the burn set is so that Superman, when he does his ultimate, will also set people on fire. I'm removing Green Arrow, which makes no sense to me right now. I mean, I'm gonna give it a run, but that makes no sense to me right now what I just did. Yes, he is. Smooth operator. By the way, did you join the league already? What is your in-game name? In-game name. I gotta slow down and enunciate because we're running out of slots, and people are asking, and I have like 3 slots left in my league. So I don't know if you're already in it or not, but saving that last spot for you. I think Mike is already in it, and I haven't seen Chuck. So no, I know Mike is already in it. I know for a fact Mike is already in it. Okay, so we won the speed battle again. Now, can we clear these fools out? We got rid of a lot of them right there. We love that. And we're gonna win the speed battle again because it's only 2. Oh wait, no, that's not fair. If they get to do it based on having fewer characters, right? They have to get the full 5, right? Okay. They did get it there. I hate all of you. I hate all of you. Get rid of them. What is this? Why is Wonder Woman doing it 2 times? Oh, that's right, because she gets to use the ultimate at no cost when we win the speed thing. Can we kill Bane now, please? Can we get rid of him? Thank you. So did they win the race 2 times or no? Did they win the race 2 times or no? They did win the race 2 times. Ooh, for some reason I kept getting no search results. Did you do Ongreifer Legends, like no space? Damn. They won the race twice. It really feels like I need to do it to where Wonder Woman is going to be protected, but we also win the speed battle. Can I do this? Yeah, but I can't go sideways. All right. We're going to, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to try. Oh, same as there? Okay, let me double check. If you've already, like, send the application. If you get it, then I'll pick it up. So now I wanted to see, this might even be cut from the video, level, rank, power. That does not let me do it based on speed. That is ugly. All right, so 202, 204, 200, 194, 239, of course, 203, 222, 222. I forgot I put him in 1 speed set. But Sinestro has lost so much in my view. I mean, Zatanna was going before. So it looks like I just need like 210 in order to beat them. Superboy is 210. I just said it, didn't I? 212 is Damien. But they don't do nothing for damage. Okay. I think that's it. See? Look at all that gear. I need to put gear back on my Black Canary. So we can do Superboy, Damien, which are bottom of the list right now. So Soups, Damien. All right. For my roster, and this is where the speed sets come in. If I put him in speed, he's not even in a speed set right now. If I put him in speed, he'd be booking. Okay, not the point right now. Not the point right now. Let me just star Superboy so I make sure that I look back at his kit, at his gear later. No. Starfire, Zatanna, we already know. Is Nightwing at 280 gonna be enough? He's at 208, sorry, 208. Is he going to be enough? Is that fast enough? And then friggin', I mean, he is a legendary, so he should theoretically be good. Yeah, Kid Flash, obviously. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so let's go back into Crisis Watch and see. I mean, honestly, this might be the situation where I have to move over friggin' That bike seems inconsistent. Seemed like Canary was healing despite the attack from the bike. Yeah. It's just it decreases the heal. It doesn't stop it. Put it that way. Um, and PVE Black Canary and PVE Phantom Strangers or Phantom Stranger is tremendously obnoxious. All right, so Sinestro, you get a shot again. You are legendary. I did have Superman in there for the burns. Actually, okay, we'll try with Sinestro right now, and then we'll come back and do it with Superboy. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that's so. For example, how does Bane still fully heal when the bike puts decreased heal? It's because he's probably healing for like 105% of his health bar at that point, and you've reduced 5%, so it still looks like it's full. I guess. I don't know. Those were two very solid hits because we won that battle. I think my strategy is a little bit flawed in this because I really am focusing on like making sure the characters that hit do damage as well. They didn't say that that had to be the case. All they said was get to the finish line first. All they said was get to the finish line first. They didn't say that it had to be because they're giving you additional attack on the person who's doing it, and then plus she gets to use her ultimate at no cost. So just get to the finish line first, and then everything else takes care of itself because she's going to be the one doing the damage. We're at stage 8. Okay, that seems cool. Did it with legit one turn left. I'm telling you, hey, it's those moments that I live for a little bit where you get frustrated and it's like just that close. One way or the other, I don't know. Or when you've like been hammering your head at a wall and been trying to beat it, trying to Wonder Woman came. No games, no games. You've been hammering your head at that wall trying to get past it, and then you finally do, and you just scream. It's like, I would throw this phone, but phones are expensive. Oh man. Yeah, the supervillains are hard to come by in this game, and that does prevent you from farming in convergence a good bit. If I'm being real. Here we go. Let's get Bane up out the paint. 2 in a row. That's just nice. Wonder Woman going 2 in a row is just nice. I was making poor decisions back then. Okay, we'll get to you in a second, Panda. I'm gonna finish this up, and then we'll open it up for some questions and discussion after the video. So, I'm tempted to just run it the same way. Cheetah scares the hell out of me, though. I would love to kill Cheetah immediately. But let's see. Maybe Wonder Woman does the job built like this. So, in case you guys missed it, in case I wasn't clear, I have 4 characters here who are all in speed. The idea is I want them to get to their turns as fast as possible. And then they're going to get this benefit from this guy who's going to, and I mean, I'm blocking it. The reward heals the highest power target. Lifesteal, it's all good. And then we get to use our ultimate without cause. I put up the screen just for a little bit, and half the team over there is dead. The tank, I don't like. It just took out our Sinestro. Damn you, sir. Damn you, tank. Who would be the options other than Ocean Master? Because you love Nightwing, if I'm not mistaken. If you love Nightwing, then you got to put Ocean Master as your priority next. I mean, we're good. Okay. And I think we didn't have 5 survive because, well, yeah. But we good. We good. We good. So we got those 2. So then the next thing I need to do is make sure that 5 survive. I'm on challenge 10. So we're here now. And it says hard. No ally unit can be inflicted with more than 2 stacks of paralysis. Enemies with win the speed battle no more than 1 time. Okay. Let's see what happens. I mean, I think we've been consistently winning the speed battle, but then that makes me think that they've put like a bunch of speed gear on these characters or something. I don't know. We will see. And honestly, it ain't nothing to do. Like, I just have to do it. I have to see what's up. What's up? Korean letters, bro, for your name on YouTube. I can't read it. I can write like three Korean words that I learned back in high school from some awesome Korean exchange students. That's all I got. Um, Boom, Wonder Woman goes, and then she goes again. I really like this part of the game now that I figured it out. And I'm sick of this damn tank. All right. I do want to circle back, and they're about to kill Sinestro again. I do want to circle back. However, Sinestro's purpose here really is only to provide like a turn for the speed. We still have 4 characters over there we got to contend with. The sooner we can get Wonder Woman to proc again, the better. There is this kind of waiting game that we're waiting for the turns to come back around. I hope that Cheetah's not about to use her ultimate or that we can take her out before that happens. Because if Cheetah uses her ultimate, we got a problem. I don't know. Have they won the race at all once? When I wasn't paying attention? We're almost there. Okay, cool. Wonder Woman, if you wouldn't mind taking care of some business for us. Boom. Do it again, please. 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 Didn't happen again. Oh, there it is. Not always there when you call, but I'm always on time, right? The great American poet Lil Mo said that. Okay. So now I need to know. I don't think they won the speed battle any times. I think we took care of the speed battle. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? Somebody kill him. Thank you. Stun works too. Albeit the stun isn't going to be useful in this section because, oh God. That is the thing that I was wondering. She's going to win the speed battle because she's the only one. So he's won the speed battle like 3 or 4 times. Silence. She wins it again because she's just outright faster than him. So she's going to take him out. But he won the speed battle like a few times there, which is a different aspect of this level that I was not accounting for. The speed battle is faster for you with the fewer players you had. I thought that it would be that it's still 5 you got to get to. See, now he's going to work Wonder Woman. I was getting happy, dog. I was getting happy. Oh, my goodness. They're about to win. You can't be... With my Wonder Woman on the field, I was about to be happy, and he just... Everything. Yo... Who's better, Grodd or Bane? I'm going to say Bane for right now. Although I do like some Grodd. Bane looks hella fast with the steroid wrestling body. Yes, he does. Jim, yes, he does. And P-Moy, I would go for Bane over Grodd for the moment. I mean, the whole legendary pulling system kind of sucks. It does. I'd rather it be 80 pity and you definitely get characters picked. I'm not disagreeing with you. The only argument I have for it is that legendaries are nice to have, but for PvE content, they don't feel 100% you got to have them necessary to get past stuff. But yeah, it would be nice if that was a little bit lighter on the forgiveness side, but they got to make money somehow, I guess. I said I want to try Nightwing. Didn't I? Yeah. I said I want to try Nightwing. And I would love to put Nightwing in the front so that I could run his... No, we keep you there. So that he could run his stun out there. But let's see how this goes. Okay. I mean... But this is what happens to... Oh, activate my synergies. Do I have any right now? Do I have any right now? No, I have the heal, the flash heal, the kid flash heal activated. Right? Who did I have in before? It was Sinestro, but Sinestro's useless here. Sinestro synergy is useless, and they wouldn't activate because of how I had the team set up. Okay, I thought I had it working. Yeah. Anyway, and I put Nightwing in because I kind of want to put Ocean Master in there, but we'll just go with it for now. Ooh, sound card. You don't like me right now. Okay. So we got some stuns up there. We got 2 attacks. Now it kind of sucks because they need less in order to get to win the speed race. Um, we did get this from, okay, so we got heals. We got the AoE coming from Wonder Woman. I would love if we could somehow control them so that we take out Bane first, and I don't know if I can do that. There's a stun on Penguin. Come on, Wonder Woman, do your thing again. And then Starfire goes. That might be a plus. Oh, we got him. All it took was Nightwing. All it took was Nightwing. And got all 3 of the conditions. Yo. All right, so let's run that back on the other side. Thanks, Jihad GZ. I appreciate you. Let's run this team back here. Because this is the one where I only need 5 allies to survive, and they seem to work stage 10. So this might actually be the team for me to go with. And just another heads up, just so you guys know, again, this is, because of the speed factor that's involved in it, is very, very, very much gear dependent, at least why I'm winning this right now. It's at a higher level, the veterans area or whatever it's called. And I have speed gear on my 2 sets on Kid Flash, Starfire, and Zatanna. And you also saw that Nightwing is no slouch in the speed department. So we're winning this race pretty easily, which is giving us the added benefit, like I showed you before, of getting the lifesteal, getting the heals, getting the increased attack, doing the ultimate multiple times. Like, it works. It works. But a large part of it is I got the 1 damage dealer, that's Wonder Woman. If I were going to like replace her for a different AoE damage dealer, which I would lean towards, but then again, I am an AoE type of person, then I would Green Arrow, he would go as well. I'm about to complete this right meow. Who else would go? Yeah, y'all ain't winning no speed race. Who else would go for the AoE attacks? And when I say AoE attacks, I'm talking about like AoE damage dealers. I'll look real quick. Sinestro's cooldown is too high. Batman is single target. Starfire might work in the place, but she's only going to attack a full row at a time. Superboy might be okay. Now remember, I'm not putting him in because he's only ranked 6. I'm at a higher level here, so he's not going to do any benefit to me. But if you're on lower levels or you know whatever, your Superboy might be rank 8 right now. Mine is rank 6. So maybe your Superboy is the key. Maybe he's the AoE damage dealer that you need. Constantine would probably go pretty well, albeit Constantine is going to get his head caved in by Bane because there is a trait disadvantage he has there. Those are the ones that I have. We're not going to look at the elites. Okay. So. Okay. We'll get to that too. Gucci VZ. We'll get to that too. However, I will say this. For that DCU event, there is no best setup. There isn't. They give you all the tunes at rank 10 or rank 8, depending on what sector you're in. Oh, unless you're talking about Metal of Steel, then we can go. That's something different. I'll show you. I think I've already done a video on that, but I'll show you on the stream when I'm done with this video. Because I will be saying, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. And then I'll go ahead and end this YouTube video and then hop onto the stream and answer your questions. Even though my screen is my thing plugged in? The screen keeps going dark. Okay, then we go back and I need to get one more. How big is the gap between epic and elite? Big enough to not put too many resources into elite. Let me tell you that. Pretty big. You can go only up to rank 8, which limits the number of levels you can get on elite, and you can go up to rank 10 on epics. Not to mention elite only have 3 available moves, whereas epics have 4. And then of course legendaries have 5. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Metal of Steel. Okay, yeah, I hear you. That's my fault. I assumed the wrong thing. So now we're just waiting for the. Shut up, Cheetah. Shut up. Ugh. All right, here we go. Do it again. Yeah. Cheetah, all that talking, you napping. Cheetah had all that good ish to say in the beginning, and now she over there napping. Whatever, dog. You faking it. I think genuinely this is the first time I've beat Crisis Watch within a day. Like, this video is going to be around about 50 minutes long, 45. This is the first time I've been able to take care of Crisis Watch this quick. First time. All right, let's check the rewards. Real-time surveillance record complete. All right, let's check out the rewards because now I can snatch up this right here. We have this for the emblem, so I get 35 of those pieces, some equipment enhancement pieces. I'm also going to get this, which is epic equipment supply box. We love that. And can I just get like all of it at once? Can I just collect all? If I click the no, it won't let me do it. All right, whatever, dog. Bang bang. All right, so we got all of that plus the accomplishment from the guide. I'm gonna go check that out real quick. So once again, please like, please subscribe. I think also Superman DCU has something to deal with that. And I'm getting 200 gems too. That's what's up. And then the rest of my guide and nothing else unlocks. Oh, wait, no. Crisis signals. Collect that gold. We like that too. And that's it there. And I think Superman's Legacy, Distress Signal, Season. Yeah. All right, so thank you guys for watching. See you next time. All right, so that is, and it goes to 122. All right, let's get to the questions I had to ignore. Just waiting for Elite War World to be back. I do like Elite Arena. I haven't been able to focus on it as much as I want. Scarecrow is kind of good. Scarecrow is good. I do like Scarecrow. It's just there's no place for Scarecrow. I love his mechanic right now. When it comes down to dealing with the poisons and everything else with Poison Ivy and Penguin. Penguin has infuriated me at this point. But, more stuff. We take more coins. I got to buy the plan for this thing. I haven't bought it yet. We wait till payday. But, yeah. I would say the only elite that I recommend you invest in is Black Canary. And even then, I'm like, rank her up and put her in level link. Cheetah is a distant second. Then you have Captain Cold, Mr. Freeze, Mirror Master as the distant thirds. And then I would say Scarecrow falls into the fourth right there. From my experience. Let's see. I'm going to try to go back a little bit for the questions. The bike seems inconsistent. It just depends. Seemed like Canary... seemed like Canary was healing despite the attack from the bike. I mean, that was the thing I told you before. It can be that it overpowers the decreased healing because of how big of a percentage they're healing by. All right. Ocean Master or someone. Yeah, I think you said that. Okay, Panda, you said Ocean Master or someone to 8. I'm saying you do Ocean Master because I know that you like Nightwing. I'm saying you do Ocean Master to let's see, can we just do some arena stuff right quick, fast? Where am I at? Okay, so free Man, why it always gotta be so hard? Okay, that's too soft. Can we get an 8 something? No? It's just 1.6 million. 4 million. How much? Okay. I'm no judging. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. That's a wallet, though. And he keeps showing up. Dark Lord, stay away. We're trying to be peaceful over here. All right, so hey man, is your account older than the launch? Yes, it is. Um, because I'm in Switzerland, I had early access. Some areas outside of the U.S. had access to the game before global release. That's why they called it global release and not like a debut or whatever. Because a bunch of us have been playing before. I only been and to that point, I'd only been playing it like a month, maybe 5 weeks before the game, and this is how far I've gotten. So, and not was spending a bunch of money. I've already it's been well under $100 that I spent, probably under 50 at this point. So, like in 6 weeks, with me actively saying on streams like, I wish they gave me more opportunities to spend money because I'm enjoying it so much. So you can get there fast. Don't worry about it. Do you buy the pools for 5K, the legendary in them, the weekly pools? Yes, actually, in my previous video or previous stream that I did today, I did do, and let's see real quick while I'm getting distracted. I guess that's good. Why not? Run me my dual medals, dog. All right, here we go. Yes, I tried to save it for 5K. In the beginning, I was doing 2K, and I'm not saying there's anything necessarily wrong with that, but the 5K weekly recruitments are the better value because at minimum you're getting red tunes, and those tunes can be used to rank up other characters. Whereas in the epic recruitment, you're gonna get a bunch of uncommons, and that's just, I mean, they give you titanium, but it's not exactly useful. Like if I get 50% more damage versus enemies than damage versus enemies that are 60% or more HP. Does the Elseworld stack you get in? Does the buffs that you get in Elseworld stack? Yes. Yes. They all stack. So basically, what I always do in terms of those like over 60, under 40% things is I go for over 60 first because all enemies start at over 60%, and then I do increased damage first, and then I do increase attack first because attack is just your attack. Increased damage includes crit damage. So those are the ones I go with. So it'll go in order: 60% increased damage, then 60% increased attack, then 40%, below 40% increased damage, below 40% increased attack. That's the order I take those in. Yeah, you'll need to summon a bit. Yeah, you'll need to summon a lot. There is no free way to get it. You just gotta summon, dog. Yeah, I do like the design of Bane in this game though. I really, really do. All right, so how is this team doing? What you guys up to? What's going on over here? Okay, so we got a Crisis Watch video here that I need to download and edit. What time is it now? I think we're still good. Okay. Yeah, 10x a lot. Yeah. Are you talking about in terms of how many tokens you open up at one time? Because I only like doing 10. That's why I save. Like I'm starting to save them for a week so I can do the 10 at one time. Is the stupid superstition that I stick to. All right, so we're almost done with this dude. Honestly, we can fast forward. Love that feature. So run me my dual medal. Okay. Next. We're slowing down. We're slowing down. My internet is slowing down, isn't it? Ooh. Ooh. Where's my blue stacks? Am I gonna have to get up out the paint real quick? We only have one here and then that, so that's not enough for us to do anything with. Convergence. This area sucks because there are not enough good villains. Epic Falls we've already gone through. War World is that. Okay. I think that's basically it. Oh. My most wanted hero is Sinestro, but it'll take Good luck to get him. Look, I got Sinestro and then something earlier today. I think it was earlier today. Yeah, it was. Because there is an area where, if you guys didn't know, ask Rescue Panda. I nerded the hell out when I found out that Napo told me that you can look up your stats at the end of a battle, certain battles, to see how each one of them perform. And I looked at the stats, and when I saw Sinestro's stats, it drove me up a damn wall that I had been using him so much for Ultraman. Okay, so I'll do this as a quick battle, not as a real one, because I know what I'm going to do is start analyzing the data and trying to find the absolute perfect team for this. And I have not forgot about the Metal Superman. What's the best comp for that? I'll go to that in a second. So basically what I was able to do is do this. We'll take Soups out. And we'll put Sinestro in. Lucked up and got Soups. I said get out. Quit being stubborn. Now I'm putting him in a bad position already. It's already bad. I'm not putting in his synergies, none of that stuff. I'm just doing this to show you where the stats go. So we run this battle, skip. Damn, I just realized I could be doing this with Metal Superman and I could have been doing it all day. And so then you come over here and it'll give you the stats that they got during the battle, shield, heals, and then the actual damage. This worked out terribly. So in any case, so that way you'll know what's going on. That's how much damage he did to us, which, ouch. So yeah. Now I'll go to Superman, Metal of Steel. What is it? What is it even called? We can do that very fast. So Metal of Steel. When attacking, and this is the thing about these like mini bosses. Oh, and I do have Sinestro in this thing. I'm gonna put it on skip battle. Sinestro might be my problem. So I run this battle now, and I'm going to use. I like to use. I've altered my thought process on AoE damage dealers versus single target. I try to do a cookie cutter, one fits all kind of thing, and it doesn't. When you're dealing with a mini boss like this, you're just dealing with one dude. It's best to go at him with a single target damage dealer like Batman. Wonder Woman is still going to be in there, and Green Arrow is still going to be in there because the way I have them built, they hit harder as AoE attackers than any of my single target damage dealers. Maybe Green Arrow Wonder Woman definitely stays. Superman is there for support, like a tank to take damage. He's not really doing anything. And Sinestro was supposed to be another damage dealer that I could use because he was legendary. We're about to find out right now if he does absolutely nothing for me. So bet, that's all done. Superman falls as expected. Tap clear. We get the stats. So Sinestro performs the worst out of all of them. Batman and Wonder Woman were keeping pace. Now, this is what I mean by single target damage dealer versus legendary. My Wonder Woman is level 200 with some of the best gear I have, not in the game, but that I have. And she did 845 as an AoE damage dealer. Now, granted, Batman got more turns because he's in the front of the row, but he's an epic. He's at level 185, I want to say. Maybe even just level 180. It might be just 180. Good gear, solid good gear. The single target's going to do more damage. They hit more on a single shot than Wonder Woman would. Wonder Woman is good for clearing out hordes and taking out crowds. Batman, in terms of single target stuff, is good for taking on mini bosses. Now, Sinestro ain't good at it. And part of Sinestro's problem, which I don't want to pop anybody's bubble, I'm sorry, Ronald, is that his cooldown not his cooldown. The number of ultimate points that he requires is 4. His ultimate point count being so high kind of makes him a roadblock to other ultimate characters. Unless you're going to run it manually, then it should be okay. I like to run it auto. It makes it a roadblock to other characters if he's in front, and if you put him at the back, I mean, how often are you using his ultimate then? So that's the thing. What I'm going to do is go back in here. And this is why the auto works too, because if I get a good auto team, that means I can skip these battles. Sinestro goes out. Nightwing is single target damage dealer. How many do I need? I mean, I could do the AoE. increase, but Batman needs another single target damage dealer in order for him to get this other team synergy. So what I'm going to do, and I did just take Red Hood rank 7. I need to improve Red Hood's gear, but what I'm gonna do right now is run it like this. Nope, 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 and then I'll rearrange it with Wonder Woman in front of Green Arrow for a bit. We'll see how that goes. But we're going to figure out which one is the best one. Is there red gear in game? What do you mean red gear? There's, the elite, then you have the epics, and then they put corners in the epic gear. Okay, so what happened there? What happened there? So, Nightwing did a whole lot of nada, and Wonder Woman being back ended up hurt. These two did so much more. Because this team synergy turned on. That's why I was about to lose it. All right, so Nightwing can be pushed to the back. Okay. He is more of a tank. I don't know if it was fair for me to put him in there with the idea that he was going to do damage. Okay. I said more of a tank. He is actually a tank. Okay. Yeah, okay. So vegan fart man. That means you eat a lot of beans. The problem you're running into, try clearing the cache because I do have it on BlueStacks and I don't want to say anything. I'm gonna knock on wood. Um, Try clearing the cache and then entering again. Don't clear data, just clear the cache and then try to re-enter with BlueStacks. Okay. So Nightwing, you just ain't doing it for us, bruh. You're not bringing anything to the table. Um, we feel you would be better suited for a different role. Okay, so let's try Starfire. Do I have any other single? Although we could go crazy. Yeah, that was a thing. Rescue Panda did tell me to use Google Play Beta. Um, oh, you already cleared the cache? Yeah, Red Rescue Panda. I said Red Panda. Red Panda is that awesome woman who does the bowl things during halftime shows. My bad. Um, if you cleared the cache and it didn't work, that means you're gonna have to. And I've done it before, where I've been there for 30 friggin' minutes, just reset, just like over and over and over again, going back in, going back in, going back in before it worked. If you and I'm not telling you to go look for it. If you see some of my previous videos, I'm damn near begging and pleading people to give me a better emulator than BlueStacks, and it's not BlueStacks' fault because I used LD Player and it was the same issue, and I cursed LD Player up and down, called it everything but the Son of God, right? So like it is a development thing. There's something in the mix of how they coded the game and dealing with emulators that it has a problem with. Um, Hopefully they'll fix it in future versions. I'm hoping that content creators like me and others like constantly bitching about it, which I don't want to say that word, but it's fine. Complaining about it, bring some attention to it, and then they look into it. I don't know if it's like I don't know what the hard coding of it's that's causing it, but it's infuriating. We're gonna do this, and I just had an idea about Nightwing. Maybe you can't get 10 points, 10,000 points in metal. I'm so close, 900. Okay. Rescue. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Sort of like mythic gear. Instead of yellow, it would be red. Yeah, there is no red gear. I don't. I mean, I haven't seen it. Somebody else can help me out if it's an in-game thing. But I think the highest is gold, and then in the gold there's corners to distinguish the elite. No silver corner thing in the top left box, and then the one that has it is better than the one that doesn't. And then epic, same thing. No silver corner. You go further up, there's going to be a silver corner, and then I haven't reached this level yet. You go one more further, and there's another silver corner in the top right corner. So you can't get past 9940. Right now, And you know what? Let's see. I didn't even check what was happening there. I was too busy talking about gear. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. We're gonna do this real quick, and I want to see what. Oh, Starfire fell too. I didn't notice that the first time. And she does no things. However, Starfire should not be in the front with Soups. That's a no-no. All right, so then we will put Wonder Woman up there first. Let's put Batman back here. Because I have been saying that whole thing about single target damage dealers onto it. But if I'm being real, my better gear is on Green Arrow and on Wonder Woman. And the synergy that I have for them is the Green Arrow synergy. Let's see how that goes. Because he's giving them increased damage. Okay. No new high score. I mean, it reduced Batman's amount and it increased the amount that she was able to do damage. Same thing for Green Arrow. But Batman didn't get anything really to pop off. Now, let's go back. And what I will try to do now is single target. Again, I did just say that the better gear is on my Wonder Woman and Green Arrow. However, I want to try this again, but with, it might have been Soups that I should have taken out. But with Red Hood, we'll use his synergy. I actually wanted to use, you know what, we'll put Zatanna in there. I don't think this is going to go great. Let's do this. I wonder if you guys heard my dog yawn on the camera. What's up? I'm Relo. I'm sorry. I recognize the name, but I also recognize that I messed it up last time. Oh, that's true too. That's true too. I'm going to show that as well. I'm over here just doing this research all over and over. I think I cleared too much. Yeah, I cleared the data one time on that vegan. And, okay, so Relo. So I'm going to, I got to remember it. Relo, like hello. So, or did I say Relo? See, I'm slow. So I'm going to rewind this actually. And I'm going to, this is how much it's going to bug me. I'm going to rewind this video. After I'm off, I'm going to rewind the stream to make sure I get your name right because names are important. You cleared too much. I did clear my data or my cache at one point, and I got stuck. I got locked out for like a solid hour as well. That did not go well for me. Let's see how this goes. And then there was also the suggestion by Relo that we can see where. Let's go. Let's check this real quick. Oh, that did no things for us. That was much worse. Okay, so let's go back. Uh-oh. The puppy's over there having dreams. She's whimpering. All right, so it said the leaderboards, but wait a minute. Yeah, ranking, sorry. All right, so now let's see what Dark Lord 2. That was the dude who kept showing up. Napo. What's up, Napo? Is that Napo? Is that our Napo? Up there at number 3? What's up, Napo? All right. The Bride, who we don't have, Flash, Kid Flash, Constantine. And you can see this star level. What is that about? I ain't got that. What is, can I see this? And I mean, look, level 300, 265, 262. Oh, you're trying, Rello. I'm sorry. I'm slow. Okay, so Napo. And I know Napo's a higher level than us. Yeah. Okay. That's 12 stars. Good Lord. Exactly. I thought, guys, I'm learning something. I thought that epics could not get beyond rank 10 and they can get to rank 11 and 12. I know Elite can't get past 8 because that was told to me by our DC Worlds Collide Yoda. I know they can't get past rank 8. I did not think epics could get past rank 10. Dog. Oh, that's encouraging and discouraging all at the same time. How is that even a possible thing? And I'm 26 out this John. Why did I say John like I'm from Philly? And I probably even said it wrong. Apologies to my folks from Philly. Let's see. Somebody, you know what? Let's go down to someone who's closer to my level. 20. Okay. This is manageable. We got a Penguin. He has Superman DCU. That's fine. We don't care. Superboy, Wonder Woman, Raven. We can make that work. Okay? We can make that work. Right? At least from what I have. I'm at, what? Penguin? Who thought that? So Pengu, you got DCU, you got Superboy, you got Wonder Woman, you got Raven. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. For him, and then let's go with Lucero. Flash, they love their Constantine. I'm not putting him in there. Lex might be a smart play because of all the call assists that he does. And then next we will go with this one. So we also have OG Soups with Lex, OG Soups, Flash, whom I don't have. That can be Wonder Woman, Kid Flash, KF, and then Deathstroke. I want Deathstroke so bad. All right. Okay, fine. We'll try these real quick. My damage is my damage is cheeks. I feel your pain. It just wasn't for this event. It's been for plenty of others. So we had, did I already? Yeah, DCU. My handwriting is atrocious. All right, here we go. Blop, blop. Let's see if I get any better with these tunes I'm running real quick. So we're going to have Pengu. I do not believe in Penguin at all. Let's just be real about it. DCU, Superman, we will replace with Wonder Woman, Superboy. Albeit part of the Superboy thing might be his team synergy for the detonation. He already had Wonder Woman in there and Raven. Oh, nope, you're not Raven. Stop it. So then I'll put OG Superman over DCU. Then we have the team synergy effect there. Cool. Actually, Starfire might have gone better there. All right, so then we run the ultimates. You go. And we just don't like Penguin. All right. Run me my money. Let's see what happens. All right, purples are locked at 8. I have my epic max rank, so the shards are free. There you go. And that did nothing for us. Did I do something wrong? Yeah, I put Penguin in the damn game. That's what I did wrong. Okay. Did Raven? I mean, she did. I mean, I guess this is her reviving somebody. Maybe. Rello, I couldn't help it. I even got Soups before Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't choose this life. This life chose me. But yeah, I'll tell you, I pulled Superman, but Wonder Woman was the one I wanted first, and I pulled Superman from the weekly recruitment, which is why I like push the weekly recruitment. Let's get Penguin the hell up out this game. God, I can't stand Penguin's ass. I really don't like him. He has let me down so much. He is the biggest waste of resources I've made. I'm not saying others cannot use him. I'm not saying he's not good on other people's teams. For me personally, if I could retrain his rank for like 5,000 gems or diamonds, I would do it right now. I can't stand the fact I put so many resources into him for this game. And I mean, most tier lists are fine. I'm not blaming the person who made the tier list. I made the decision, but damn. Yo, highest so far, 39,000. Let's check the tape. I'm at rank 17 right now. Holla at you, boy. So Wonder Woman did her damn job. And then we got solid contributions from everybody else. Everybody else here, Superboy, Starfire, Superman, they all had a pretty good range in there. And then she's just there for the revive that one time we needed it. Dog. Oh, Batman is definitely worth investing in, Osiris. He is. I thought at first my first video on Batman is not the best one, and then I went back and apologized. A lot of in-game players consider him S tier. In the end game, he may not be S tier in early mid, which he is good early mid, but they say like as you get further into the game, he gets better. Okay, 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 okay. Let's try this now. I'm ranked 17. I'm happy. Let's put Raven back a little bit and see what happens there. Let's see what. Oh, they both fell down. Oh no, 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 didn't work. Albeit, okay, the 6 9. I mean, this isn't like it was. This could have been an RNG thing. That's not exactly the worst. I got a good peak, so I'm not really complaining about it. I'm at rank 17. Is there anything else I want to try? I will try, and then we'll stop on this. Thanks, checkmate. Um, Juggernauts GC. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed you. I missed a bunch of messages while I'm going back and forth. If Superman is technically the best tank in the game, doesn't it make sense to pull for him? Aren't the characters with comparable damage to Wonder Woman? Oh no, 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 no. This is flawed logic. This is flawed logic. This is flawed logic. So if you were saying that, let me do this real quick. If you were saying if Superman had a taunt, if this game had a taunt mechanic, I could see your argument there. But as the best tank, he can take a good amount of damage. And I don't even know if I'll call him the best tank in the game, but he's my best tank. You might have some in-game players who say something different, but for me, he's the best. There's no one that compares to Wonder Woman, though. Like, there is no comparable damage. The best damage dealer that I have on my roster is Green Arrow, second to Wonder Woman, and it's a distant ass second. Like, she is a truck running over ants. She is very, 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 very strong. Lex and Nightwing are the two best. Oh, you would say Lex and Night? I think Rello. No, Rello. Now I know your name. I can be dramatic about it. Look, check it out. Lex is no longer one of the top tanks in the game since that rework that they did, that rebalancing they did right before global launch. I could see the argument for Nightwing. I can. If I'm running him with Ocean Master, I can. And plus that stun on the open, sure. But Superman gets invulnerability once he gets down to 0, which gives you another chance. Plus, if you have Kid Flash in the squad, he's going to heal him up. Let's go ahead and run this real quick while I run my yap. Oh, no, I want to try Lex. No. We were talking about you. Don't mean you got to show up. But like it demotes him. It does. And that's what I'm saying. Like when you get Soups is good. Let me see what this looks like. Damn, she was putting in work. And that was because of Lex and the call assist. Lex is good as a Here's the problem I have with Lex. Ever since they did that like rebalance thing to increase his ultimate points required for his ultimate attack, he's an assist artist to me, which means like I'm running him as support. I don't like putting him in the front row if I can help it at all. Because like hell, you just saw when I did this lineup here, I put Lex in the back. I didn't even think about putting Wonder Woman up front or putting Wonder Woman in the back. I put these two legendaries, and and you know what? I can even say I will admit, because with her, she is in attack and crit gear, right? So like, and am I gonna put Lex in front? No, Wonder Woman's got that. Wonder Woman and Red Hood are very good non-tank tanks. He has 284,000 HP. How much does she have? She has 343 though. This might be a gear thing. To be fair to you, Rello, this might be a gear thing in terms of her survivability as a tank in the front row because of this artifact I have. So that part, I'll concede. I will concede that part. But as far as like tanks go, I would take Soups over Lex right now. I would take Nightwing over Lex right now. I was about to say two other names, but that's me being dramatic. I was going to say Bane, but that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. I love Bane, but that's not true. And I was gonna say Grodd, but that's also not true. That's not true. Bizarro could make an argument by how I only have him rank 5. When I get him rank 8, we'll see. But as it stands right now, I put Superman definitively over him, and Nightwing is a conversation. But I'm gonna sign on Nightwing. Tell me why you pick Flash. I don't know. You tell me. You know you can change it if you pick them, right? I can't show you anymore because starter recruitment is over. But if you go down to the bottom left, there's that little thing that shows you what your 100% is. If you click on that before you actually get your legendary, you can change the legendary that you want to pick. You would say Clayface is greater than Lex. What's up, Napo? Christian, you wild right now, dog. Did you really just say you were taking a okay? All right. That is, you are wild right now, Christian. You are out here. Grodd over Lex too. Okay. You are wild. Tell him put money on it. Rello said put money on it. I wish there was like a little like fun system where you could go. Tell me why I picked that. So so creatures. You saw what I said about it, right? You can change it. You can change it. I wish there was a fun little system where you could like do just like bet this and it's fake money, or diamonds or something like that. Although I think that the gotcha aspect is already a little bit too much into gambling, and I feel like that would create some degenerates if we could gamble with diamonds on bets over tunes. That would be nuts. Grodd is a must with Sinestro, by the way. Now, Napo, you gave me some really good advice before, and I'm tempted to listen to you now. Also, my guy, we were just going over here, and we were like, is this our Napo? Is this our Napo over here pulling in the bronze medal? Huh? I mean, he's on the wrong team. Is somebody stealing your name? Is this stolen valor right here? Do we got to get the pitchforks and whatnot and hunt somebody down, or is this you? Is this your evil twin? Like the evil Bart that was locked up in the attic during that Halloween episode, the Halloween special episode of The Simpsons, which, damn, there's a throwback for you if you remember that. How does my brain work? Okay. And then let's pick this up real quick. Oh, I thought it said that I unlocked Superman DC. I was like, when in the hell did that happen? It's you. See, it's just a pity you're on the wrong squad, but whatever, dog. All right, so now it's actually just about time for me to end this stream. Can't tell me if Starfire is good or bad, to be honest. Starfire is good put in the right situations. I got you, Rello. As soon as I don't usually do it while I'm on the stream, I'll add you later though. Anybody sending me a friend request, go ahead on Grind for 03, no big deal. I'll add you. Starfire, I started out not liking her that much, wanting to like her and not liking her. Now I have her rank 8, and like I said, she runs with my Fire and Ice team. I like her a lot. She's good in the right situations. And this is, not Starfire. Oh, Star Sapphire. Oh, okay. Star Sapphire is a different story a little bit. She's outside of my level link right now. I did do a guide on her. I have some decent gear on her because I do like Star Sapphire. Oh, wow. I didn't know this activated with Sinestro. The skill that I like the most is actually this advanced attack where she runs out and lays down a stun in the very beginning. She is on the bench at the moment, despite the fact that I like the heal collect thing that she does. I do like what she does on her ultimate. And I do have the speed gear because that makes her 226 right now. And then she'll rush out and stun the closest thing to her, which usually you can line up and get it to work out well for you, especially in the beginning when you're dealing with like a big mini boss that you can't get past. I can run out with Star Sapphire, stun him real quick, and get like a little bit of an advantage for a moment. And that has worked tactically sometimes. Am I saying invest heavily in her? No, don't. I'm not. That's not to say that she's bad, and that's not to say if you have, you should regret it. My point is that I don't have enough knowledge about her now to recommend anything to you. I like her. But for example, I don't like Constantine, but I know that he's good. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't have the experience with her yet. So I like her. I enjoy playing with her. I think she has a lot of good things in her mechanic. There are plenty of epics that are better, but I do like her. Okay. What's up, Pigeon Rat? P Moy, I see you. All right, so that might be. Oh, that was the whole purpose of me doing this video, and I apologize to if homies watching or homette, homegirl, or non-binary homie. Um, they asked me about the exploration thing, and I'm gonna put it to a vote for you guys, but I am gonna do this one because I told old buddy I would do it. Um, do you guys want me to go through this stuff? I don't even know if it's still available for me to do. Um, yes, I did. Okay, so here we go. If you guys actually want me to do this, that's fine. What I'm going to do is run through this real quick. This chest is too high to pick up. Okay, I'm gonna run through this real quick because hopefully the problem is that confirm. We'll take that. I got this ice gun, so we can freeze old buddy over here. Sucks to be you, my guy. Um, yeah. So we fight him. Oh, 47,000. I remember those days. Um, so we fight this guy. Get past it real quick. That's one chest down. The foothills. Back to the camp. We will knock you out, Mr. Hiker guy. We will take this. There is, oh, I do remember a slight trick to this as well, actually. We have to freeze the ice. Do we not? Thank you. We can get over here. Let me make sure I remember now. I think I have to freeze this fire to make this guy cold, and he moves, and I think there was a chest over there before. And then freeze this, he freezes up. Yeah, we take care of this guy. I believe that's right. We skip that battle because why would I do that? We have the chest back here. I think that's like 2 chests for us so far. Bet. We're not gonna fight this guy. I thought there was something behind here. It might have been there. Maybe I messed that up. All right. So how many chests have we picked up so far? This freeze the water first. Freeze the water first. Then hit the balloon. Then you get your chest. Bet. Cool. Confirm. What's up, buddy? He don't want these problems. So we go back. Now we go up to the tower. Now there should be. Oh, well, I'm not going to give away that. I'm not going to give away that. I'm not going to give away that. First thing I'm going to do is hit this thing. That means we have to go pick that up later. I think we can just take out old buddy here. Yeah, we don't need to do that battle. Tell me if I missed picking up one, by the way, guys. I go back down here. We go back to the foothills. Oh. Sorry. And this is the thing that I was talking about that we missed when I popped the hot air balloon. You get that one. Confirm, whatever, dog. And then there's a way up because I have the ice pick now. All right, so now boss found. Whatever. There, ice. There, freeze the henchman. This one goes. Hits him in the head. We open you. That's what's up. Then we take on Bane for some reason. Skip that battle. Did I hit all the chests? Kid Flash is annoying AF. He is. He's the more annoying part of that whole Flash thing, even though Flash is the one that kills you whenever you have to deal with those two. All right, so there's that. The henchman is Forever Woozy. I believe I got everything for y'all. Is that it? Bane, random buff. Hot air balloon dropped it. Frozen soldier. fire extinguished the people, blah, blah, blah. Just now, Bane's location. Random buff. I should get like 7 random buffs. I'm looking at 1, 2, 3. Am I missing something, guys? Did I miss something? 4, 5. Did I miss anything on the random buff side of things? Tower. I think we're all good. I think that's all of it. No? I feel like I missed something. Like for real. I think I missed something. We'll see. Hopefully that helps out old buddy. And if he does not find what he needs, I'll run it back and do it again for him. All right, cool. I think that's everything. I feel like I missed something. I really do feel like I missed something. Oh no, the chest to the upper left. Oops. Let's go back. Continue. Chest to the upper left. Nope. Over here, nope. Oh wait, wasn't there? You mean over here somewhere? No, I thought there was one back here in the back, but I might have been losing my mind on that one. Is there one in the back side of the platform? Wait, let me see. Okay, so here there is nothing else. I was feeling like I missed something, and I felt like there was one like in this area, but I know I've cleared it before. It was just forever ago when I did. And I know, by the way, I'm not gonna say which riddle. Oh, that's it. Yes. Yeah. That was it. That was it. Here, and then there's a chest that's supposed to be. Wait, whoa. No. Cancel. I know for a fact that and this is what's distracting me. An answer to one of the riddles is in this area. And I keep remembering how upset I was when I found it by Bane. So it would have been over here. Not seeing it though. But yeah, that one's frozen, and then hopefully you can find it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll run a little bit. Go to the tarmac the other way. You mean coming up from the foothills? Dude, why don't you stop being dizzy? I see it sparkling. Yeah, I'm going to abort. Because there was. Okay. Anyway. Is get Black Hand and the Red Lanterns in. Yo, here's the thing. Patience, my friend. Patience. Because and I'm not saying this like I know or have any knowledge. Kyle Rayner's going to get into the game at some point. You know they're going to put Saint Walker in the game at some point. All you lantern heads, I am not one. You know Atrocitus is going to show up in this game at some point. We all know what it is. Just like the Joker's not in this game, guys. You talk about a video where I'm going to go all out. Just wait till the Joker gets up in this game. You wait till the Joker. For any of you who did watch my old channel, the DC Legends channel, when I had the Joker take over my channel, I went all out. I did so much editing. I edited clips of the old Batman animated series into stupid acting job by me, but into like little pieces in between me doing it. And I'm kind of happy that he's not in the game, because when he does come out, I'm doing that. I'm doing all that. Part of me wants to wait on Harley Quinn until like they do put the Joker in the game. So Dual Force. There was a DC Dual Force. I never had that. Give me Booster Gold. Guys. Don't give nobody Booster Gold. God, he's annoying. Why do people? Okay, I guess because he's funny. I guess it's like the same thing with Plastic Man. Like those guys just annoyed me. But hey, like who you like, love who you love. I was all right when the game got shut down. I feel you. And I think we've gotten enough experience to where we know this is going to last forever. So you just hold on to it. I'm hoping this game has a 5-year run. And that was a DMX line. And I'm not going to say the rest of that line, but Wonder Woman, if Darkseid is in the game. Wonder if Darkseid is in the game. But that's the thing. Darkseid, if they do decide to put Darkseid in, it's going to be one of those things of like, it's going to be an event. He's going to be a massive character. They're probably going to change the entire Hall of Justice into like this dark thing that you see. So like, I do think he's going to be in the game. Just they gotta save some stuff. They gotta give us some content to like work with and some stuff to look forward to. But I do think Darkseid's gonna be in this game. All right, 21-1. In system recovery. We're gonna try to run this without agile. That's gonna. No, it's not. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be that bad. I will. Oh, but damn, it is gonna be that bad. Okay, this is where we have that issue or that thing where I can just clear one side of it and not worry about the agile thing until later. However, completing the no agile thing is the best way for me. It gets me diamonds. It gets me diamonds. Immediately put Lex in the back row. That is sad. Nope. Because oh god, I'm gonna do this without heals. Okay. I guess I better put a reviver in there. I'm going to put Lex closer to the front so we can get the shields up and help us protect ourselves a little bit. Debuffs on them over buffs being stripped from them at the moment. Okay, boom. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They do have Darkseid minions so far. They have Steppenwolf. They have whatever. I can never remember his name, although he was a beast in DC Legends when he came out. Then he fell off quick. And they have the Parademons. So he's coming. He might be like a Christmas time release or something. I need Deathstroke majorly. Playing Deathstroke in Elseworld is amazing. But maybe Darkseid is a back to school special sale, Christmas, Thanksgiving. Celebrate time with your loved ones by trying to defeat Darkseid or whatever they're going to call it. So maybe, or maybe Darkseid is like a whole actual year away. I don't know, but he's going to come. He's going to come into the game. All right. So we should clear this. I don't think it's going to be in 5 turns, though. But Wonder Woman is doing her job. For real. Whoever Raven's going to revive her, so I'm not even upset right now. Plus, the Superman's going to go with invulnerability, even though he's getting low. Raven, I'm going to need you to go ahead and hop up. Go ahead and revive Wonder Woman. That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you, madam. Wait, I haven't taken Raven rank 8 yet. I need to take her rank 8 next. But here's the thing, though. I think that it's not going to be that Granny Goodness comes before Darkseid. I think they're going to come at the same time. Like they're doing with this whole Superman DCU, Guy Gardner, Mr. Terrific. It'll be something like that, where like Darkseid is going to be the legendary. Or the mini boss. Maybe they'll make him a mini boss or do the metal thing that they did with Superman as well. But it's going to be like Granny Goodness, Big Barda, if she's still going to be around. The Furies. No. It's going to be Granny Goodness and the Furies. I said in DC Legends what they should have done with the Furies is that any time that Granny Goodness had an attack, like her basic was one of the Furies, her advanced attack or whatever, A2 was another Fury and I think that would be cool for them to do, to where Granny Goodness is standing there and then she just goes like this and then one of the Furies comes out and does something and then she does like this and a different Fury comes out. And then that will lead us into the arrival of Darkseid. Because Darkseid always sent his minions to kind of clear the path before he went in and destroyed lives. So that's what I would like to see. Just them do like an actual rollout. And they probably will. They probably have all that stuff in the plans. So long as the game lasts long enough. Because please believe, they're probably 3 to 6 months ahead of where we are right now in terms of what's coming out. They have to be. So And like you said, they already have like half of the friggin' dark side characters in there. You got team synergy, but your team was yeah. But then that means that you should have gotten the team synergy from Batman, right? That lends itself to Batman, I thought. Plus, I think Red Hood's team synergy is pretty easy to get a hold. I think. Not sure. It's not a bad team though. Okay. And really, this at this moment, this is diamond farming for me because I want to do some. Well, I wanted to do some pulls because I want to get the frags to rank up. I think is Bane that I have in there right now. The problem that I have, no, I have enough for Raven to go rank 8. And I do want to take Raven rank 8 when I have the resources. And given what happened with Sinestro already, I don't know that I want to take. I almost took Sinestro rank 8 above Lex. And now I don't know if I want to take him rank 8 at all. I'm not sure. Rello, here's the thing, and this is I'm gonna say it's for the content, but part of it was me just figuring it out on my own. So it is partially for content, but part of it is me just trying it. I just do it. I will just do it, and I'll make the mistakes and I'll eat the mistakes, and then I'll come on the channel and be like, "Don't do what I did because I'm dumb." So like the signature that I did on the gear for I think it's Green Arrow was wrong. It was wrong. It was a big mistake because I did not pay attention to the fact that it was an HP accessory as opposed to an attack accessory because that was me being a dum dum. I thought legit got it to level 15, try the signature thing out, see how it benefits. Oh, I got an extra stat, whatever. And then literally the next day, I was like, damn, that's an HP piece. It should have been an attack piece. So there are, and I made a lot of upgrade mistakes. People, and this is the other thing too. This is actually the benefit of having a YouTube, Twitch, stream, videos on demand channel is that I'll get on the stream, I'll do all this stuff, and the next thing you know, in the comment section, people are like, well, do this instead, try that. You know, Napo will come in and be like, you can do this. You know, people be like, hey, yo, you can do that. George will be like, you can do this. And I'm like, y'all are just teaching me the game. And I'll share the information back to everybody else. But it's just a fire hose of information, which I love, coming at me. And I can see all the mistakes I'm making because you guys will see me do it and be like, why'd you do that? And I'll be like, because tell me why I shouldn't do that. And then it helps me get through the game. And then I hope I pass that information on to everybody else, which is why I always say, and I'll say it again, read the comment sections, read the comments, read the chats. People are smart as hell in here, way smarter than me. I'm just good at talking without stopping. That's basically the only talent. So, who just said Kid Flash is annoying? Because we're about to find out for real. Sup? Oh, DJ Big Cheese. I didn't. Okay. Sup, DJ Big Cheese? Kid Flash is annoying as hell. Kid Flash is annoying as hell. I love the fact that he's stunned. However, this goes back to somebody who was asking about Star Sapphire. When I do have these situations of where I'm trying to get past like a Kid Flash or a Phantom Stranger who's annoying as hell in PvE content, I swear. I can use Star Sapphire in those situations. At least I could earlier on in the game. I don't have her ranked up, so she's just falling off the roster because of that. I could use her to go out and put a stun on them real quick and just give me a little bit of a reprieve, like a little bit of an open so I can like try to attack. So that is where I like to use Star Sapphire. Kid Flash and Flash plus Lex and Robin are hella annoying. Yeah. When you say Robin, I never. He will always be Damien to me. He'll never be Robin. Yeah, Damien and Lex. I literally beat like 18-10 or something like way back in System Recovery. If not this morning, yesterday. because they are so damn annoying as a pair. I could not get past them. It was infuriating. And whenever you try to, I want to stun Lex so he doesn't keep putting up his damn shields, which they nerfed him, but apparently not for PvE content. The guy's still annoying as hell. And they would keep trying to stun. Nightwing would keep trying to stun Damien. I was like, okay, fine, stun him. The stun would never land. The stun would never land. And I was like, what are we actually doing? These characters are literally much stronger than the ones I'm facing. Like, what's going on? What's up, Q? I'm glad you like it, Q. I appreciate it. I appreciate you liking the videos. Stay tuned. I'm crazy. Not really, no. I'm just loquacious. All right, so... And actually, you're tuning into the stream right as I'm like about to like sign off. It's almost my bedtime. No, it's not. It's, well, I am old, and it is almost 8, and that is what time old folks go to sleep, right? At least the old folks that I grew up with. Back when old people looked like the Golden Girls and old people didn't look like Halle Berry. Like, that is the generation I'm from. Where old people wore floral dresses and not skin-tight clothes that made you wonder. So, yeah, in that aspect, my bedtime is about to be in like 20 minutes. I'm about to, and I'm in Switzerland, so I can't even do this, but like the flashbacks of I'm about to, my grandma would put on Jeopardy, may she rest in peace, had the Wheel of Fortune going, the nightly news at 6, and I'm not saying she conked out after that, but she was in her bedroom. If she wasn't going to sleep, she was headed that direction. All right, so restart. What do we got? So basically, I don't have the heals to support everything that I'm doing here. And I would like to have more heals. However, my best healer is Kid Flash. From the show Eureka. Yo, that's the biggest compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. The show Eureka. If I'm thinking, is that was the one from like Nickelodeon, right? We were too poor to have Nickelodeon, so I can only see it at friends' houses or like when we had daycare. Okay, I remember Eureka. And what was the other one? Something Castle? Anyway, that's not important right now. That's not important. You are really trying to get me on a tangent for real. Gonna get me in trouble. All right, so the problem here is that I'm running into Batgirl and these Amazonians. They're fine. Wonder Woman can handle Green Arrow. That's okay. Albeit my entire back row is tactical, and that tactical is not going to do much against Green Arrow, and he's going to slaughter them, basically. I'm trying to do this without using agile characters, which means that if I go full mighty, I'm going to run into an issue with Batgirl. I don't know how hard Batgirl is going to hit into us. So what I'm going to do is, remove Raven, put Zatanna over here, hope Batman can deal some damage over, because this is the other thing too. I don't know if I think Batman only attacks the front row. I want him to attack Green Arrow. I'm going to plop Lex first because I don't have a healer, so I want the shields to go up sooner. And because I don't have a healer, I need to basically redo my reinforcements so I get heals on the back row. And we want to do that later on in the match, so I'll put it in the third slot. I think this is good. Let's see how it goes. Do I have enough characters to build a team who have shields? If you mean like everybody has shields or everybody's giving shields, the only characters, I mean, you could theoretically do it with Captain Cold, and these are elites now. Captain Cold, Freeze, which Freeze, he has shields, but Phantom Stranger does a lot of shields, and you'll figure that out in the game soon. Lex, I just had one in my head. Oh, Jessica Cruz. Even though her shields are weak, They do, but she does benefit from the shields with hit Green Arrow, please. Do not hit that Amazonian. Do not put all that damage into that. He did all that damage into that Amazonian, didn't he? The game skipped a little bit, but that's what he did. That is exactly what he did. Yeah, Rello, I'm in Switzerland. Been living in Switzerland for the last 18 years. We just had a conversation on the stream earlier this morning about like all the benefits that employees get. I mean, employees in general, like everybody work. I always say whether you work at Starbucks or a huge corporation, employee rights are a very, very big deal in this country. And they make sure you have, 22 to 25 days off. You have an existence minimum where they are not allowed to pay you less than a certain amount. You get 2 weeks of vacation every year as a mandatory. So much so that I accidentally didn't do it one year, and my employer was so terrified that they might maybe have to somebody hear about it, that they literally let me go with paid days over the amount that I was allotted. It's a lot of good stuff over here. Why do you think I have 2 kids? Anyway, okay, we on stream. Rella was like, I heard they like chocolate over there. Watch out. That's where that joke came from. Yeah. I just got super. I'm jealous. I want Supergirl. She does good with Frostbite, and she would go well on my Fire and Ice team. She would go well on my Fire and Ice team. I think. I'm jealous of you getting Supergirl. I want Supergirl really bad. Is so far aside from Wonder Woman, but Supergirl worth investing in. I feel I rushed in ranking her, but not sure. How high do you have her ranked? If you feel like you're rushing, but it's like rank 5, just pull back a little bit, because then you can just play with her a little bit and then figure out if it's worth the investment. And if not, then you can always go to the character retraining and remove all the ranks and stuff. It'll cost you 500 diamonds, but better than investing in someone that you don't think would work. I have a very specific role for her in my mind. That's why I'm jealous. But if you don't have that specific like thought process on her, then it would be like maybe more difficult. I don't know how there we go. I don't know how plug and play she is. I've used her in Elseworld a lot, and she has been good there, but I don't know how plug and play she is, generally speaking. Yeah, I think we're gonna do this, but just switch the sides up. However, Grodd and these Amazonians are about to. I would be worried about them wrecking face on Wonder Woman and Superman, but we'll see. Sydney Sweeney to play Power. Here's the thing. I don't know actresses and actors anymore. It never was my bag. I need to figure it out. Like if you're not in a movie that I've never seen, but then I don't know. Even if you're in movies that I have seen. Okay. Okay, so you don't have Lex and Cruz yet. Don't Cruz is good, and I want to make her work, but she's not great at shields. Lex is someone you can fuse. Go ahead and fuse him as soon as possible. He has lost some of his value since the rebalance, but he's still a good tune. Okay. Now I was worried about Grodd melting our faces, but here's something that proves I'm not that bright. His ultimate attack actually only attacks the back row. Batman is about to fall from it, but I would love to have a heal. Where's our mirror? Oh, timing. It's almost like I meant to do that. Speaking of Supergirl, you should do a debuff video. Oh, I did actually, Smooth Operator. Bleed straightforward, but I'm still not sure what Frostbite is doing. I did make one of those videos. I feel like I'll probably rehash it and then do it separately, because I did bleeds, poisons, Frostbite, and burns all in the same video. And what I may do as my roster's like building out, and maybe that's a video for tomorrow. We can do a she was in Madam Web. Oh, was she God, Madam Web was a disaster. Was she the main Madam Web? Was she Madam Web, or was she one of the others? Debuffs video. What I may do is, because I'm talking about doing trios as well, this is something like when I get off, I'm going to have to do this research. I have to fix the emulator situation I have, and I'm gonna have to do the research on trios and duos. I've been saying I'm gonna do those videos for the last 2 days, and I'm annoyed with myself for saying it and not doing it yet. And then I can do the debuffs video, but I'll do a frostbite video, poisons, bleeds, and whatever. That stuff will be not easy, but I already have it in my head where I'm gonna go with it. Yay, we win. So tomorrow, ooh, I don't know if I can do it tomorrow. I got some documents I need to submit tomorrow, and I want it to go. We'll see. I'm gonna try to do it. I'm gonna try to do at least one or two of them tomorrow. I'm gonna record. I'm gonna stream tomorrow anyway. The one of the Spider Girls with the blonde hair. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out, bro. I tried to hammer that movie out of my brain. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. And also, what upset me is Madam Web could have been good. They could have made Madam Web good, but they decided to choose this cheesy, cheap, low budget, crappy thing that they did with Dracula Retold, and there was another movie where it was like you guys had the plot for something really, really good, and then somebody in the studio or the production company didn't believe in it, and you screwed it up. And not even like DCU, we just put a bunch of money into a piece of crap, screwed it up. It's like, well, we already this far committed, but let's just take some of the money away. So yeah, I'll have to go back and check it out. I think this goes. You know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna ride this till the wheels fall off. If I can get to 2110 on this, then we're good. Let's see. We're just gonna try to ride this till the wheels fall off. Really? Firestarter from Prodigy? Okay. And I gotta be honest, and here's the thing. Okay, all right. Is Bloodsport worth investing in from Okadi Sons? Honestly, I personally don't know. I have heard that he's good, but me personally, I can't call it because I don't have him. And to be fair, and this is a weird thing, I didn't even get a chance much to use them in Elseworld. You know, one thing I would say, if you can, some investment, but stay below rank 5, and then really, really try to find him in Elseworld and use his kit there and see how it goes for you, if you can. If you can have the patience. I don't have the patience. If you have that patience, try to go into Elseworld, find the team, and if he's not on one of those teams, then try to go into each one of the recruit things and try to find him and then pull him out and try to make him work. How did everybody die? All right, so this might be a sign it's time for me to go. By fusing, you mean use shards from others to unlock Lex. Oh, yes, because that's the only way you can unlock them. So I can show you this real quick as I just got defeated. Thug tier. Hold up. So since you're new, so yes, the way you unlock Lex is by fusing him. It sucks because these are very good characters in the game, especially since they gave a little buff to Two-Face before global release. Green Arrow was my best damage dealer up until I got Wonder Woman. He was the one doing all the work over Superman, over Legendary Superman, OG Superman, who's a tank anyway. So, you know what I mean? Grodd is a good. If I went in order about who's good, it's Grodd and Two-Face tied for third, Bane second, Green Arrow first. You get 40 of their shards, which means you have to get the duplicates. So that means you have to pull them once already and then get their duplicates, and then you can get all 4 of these and fuse them. For those of you who do not know, for those of you who are new, do not fuse Superboy, Kid Flash, or Gorilla Grodd. Not because they're not good, but because it is a waste of your resources. Use these elites frags to rank up your epics, not to fuse these epics, because there is such a damn good chance of you getting them right now, especially if you go to this desired thing when you're pulling characters from the weekly and epic recruitment. If I want Kid Flash, okay, granted, I have to, let me see, it's Bane I want right now. If I want Kid Flash, I just do this, and then and I will get Kid Flash eventually in the week. Let me change that before I forget and screw something up. Stop it. All right, there we go. So those 3 epics, don't worry about fusing them. You can pull them here. running some frags. Save those resources to rank up your characters. All right. Um, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. However, it has been using the diamonds to pull it, and this is Rello, and he not wrong. You're not wrong. Using the diamonds to pull it, I have not run into a situation of where I did not get that character within the week. Usually within a couple of days. The longest was, I think, actually either this past week or the week before, where I didn't get the character till like the Friday. Yeah, it had to be this week before because I only had 5,000 gems. So it was like I didn't get the character till like Friday. So it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. However, I feel like if you're going to fuse 360 elite character frags, that's enough to rank up a legendary from rank 5 to rank 6. And I think from rank 6 to rank 7 or from rank 7 to rank 8, it's like 60 of their shards and then 320 elites. Like you're how many did you pull? Oh, I don't count. And I'm stunned at the people who do. You guys who count how many pulls you have, I don't. I just go 5,000. Boop. I have no idea how many I pull because honestly, I feel like it's like knowing the chances. If I know where the guarantee counter is, which they show you anyway, me like trying to count it is just gonna make me upset. It's just gonna make me upset though. If I want Bane, I want Bane, and if I find out that it takes me 160 pulls to get Bane, then I'm gonna end up ignoring the fact that I might have gotten 5 other elites along the way or 5 other epics along the way. And that's not a you thing. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that's how my brain works. Because the second I start to count and it's like, okay, I got Bane, I want Bane, I want Bane, I want Bane. I pull 200 and now I got Bane. I'm going to ignore the fact that I got Red Hood, Nightwing, Batman, and Superboy along the way. Because it's like, well, it took me 200 to get him. But I got 4 other epics along the way. So still a benefit. But that's me. That's me. For other people who manage the resources different, that's cool. That's up to you as well. There's a different theory from a guy who is higher in the game than me by quite a bit. So maybe his advice is right. And you keep account because what he's saying is he does how many pulls in order to manage his resources. I'm not the best at managing resources in resource management games, which is very funny for a guy who's running a YouTube channel. But yeah. I pull it way too much to count. That's what I'm saying. The only thing that I shifted from is I'm not pulling these anymore unless I have a token. I'm not wasting my diamonds on this. I will only do it on the weekly stuff now because then at minimum I have something that I can use. Juju Holt, I'll say this. Me too. I have been relatively spoiled by this game as well. I will say that. I have had points of frustration, but not so much that it's discouraged me, and I'm having a ton of fun with it. So it is what it is. But hey, you say true, Rello, but hey, your way might work for you. That's the other thing about the game. I literally, before someone told me that Batman was S tier, when I heard Damien say like, yo, that's your favorite character, why don't you rank him up as much? I was like, well, because, smart. And I was like, no, I like Batman, though. I'm going to play with Batman. So I'm going to make Batman as good as possible. And plus, because you can amend the gear the way you want, you can do it. So have your fun. Enjoy yourself. There's no right way to play this. There isn't. We're all just having a good time. So on that note, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. This was a ton of fun. You guys took the stress out of my day. You guys don't even understand. Like I have, put it this way. I streamed for 3 hours this morning for those of you who might still be here. And I just streamed now for 240 after working 8 hours. 7. No, 8. I worked 8. Yeah. And it's fun. I look forward to it. Hold up, couple questions. What about the weekly recruitment? Okay, I'll answer these questions real quick because you might have come in on the tail side. Hi, first, God loves you guys. Please talk with him. Second, how to build the guy with Dual guns with the red mask, please. Red hood. All right, Sarah. Appreciate you. Appreciate the love. So if you have Red Hood, if you have him, he is a single target burst damage or single burst. Is it single burst or single target burst? The way that they phrase it is weird to me. Let me learn it real quick while I'm trying to give people advice on stuff. Go to Team Synergy real quick for the Dark Knight, and it is single target burst. Single target burst. Single target burst. He is a single target burst character. For my rules on single target burst characters, it is 2 attack sets, 1 crit, especially with Red Hood because Red Hood likes to crit. He has a lot of things in his gear that gear towards him critting. And at first, when I did his kit, I tried to do 2 crits and 2 crit sets and 1 attack set. I switched over and did 2 attack sets, 1 crit because 1, single target burst. 2, he has a lot of stuff in his kit to make him crit already. So more attack equals the crit damage is going to be higher. So that's why I built him that way. Yeah, I guess that answers your question. That's how I am with Superman. Oh yeah. Juju with the whole thing with Batman. That's how you are with Superman. How does this game compare to Marvel Strike Force and DC Legends? So to the drizzle, it is idle gameplay. It is very similar. It is not the same. DC Legends was what birthed me in this whole sphere. I'll have a special that game. I have a special place in my heart forever. Marvel Strike Force is when I play now, and I'm off of it because, and not off. I'm playing it in the background. I'm not focusing on it so much because passing win for real. I can't say that on YouTube. Y'all can read it. But no. But basically, you just threw off my whole train of thought. Marvel Strike Force versus DC Legends is that you can control the ultimates, but basically what you're trying to do is put your characters in position to attack. The way that I would say that Marvel Strike Force and DC Legends is versus this game is that in DC Legends Marvel Strike Force, if you're thinking about basketball or any kind of sport, DC Legends, Marvel Strike Force, you're one of the players in the game. You're controlling the players, you're controlling their actions, you're controlling their movements. If you are playing DC Worlds Collide, it is you are a coach. You're a basketball coach, you're a football coach. You're trying to put your players in the right position to be successful. And they're going to do what they do, and you can only control them slightly. You can tell them, hey, yo, we're going to blitz weak side. Hey, yo, we're running 2-3 zone right now. When he comes back up, we're going to do a box and 1. When he goes back down, we're going to run. You know what I mean? Like, you can tell them what to do and what positions they're supposed to be in, and then you're reliant on them to do what you need them to do. And sometimes they won't. Sometimes they will. A lot of times they do. So, like, that's how I view it in terms of, like, the gameplay. In terms of actual content, there is a ton of PvE content in this damn game. It is incredibly free-to-play friendly. I would say more free-to-play friendly than Marvel Strike Force. And I mean a little bit more friendly than DC Legends, I would say. However, the DC Legends free-to-play thing, I'm skewed on because I put a lot of money into that game because I liked it. I was having fun. And I'll do it for this one too. But, yeah. There is a difference. I would say try it out if you like DC Legends. But be prepared not to like it because it is idle gameplay. I was prepared not to like it, and I love it. So, there you know. Just a heads up. Red Hood has been kicking my butt. Someone forget to tell him to go non-lethal. His crit damage must be pretty. It is very high because off of his affinities, he gets this where it was 14%, but I just took him up to rank 7. Off rip for his team synergy, it's increased crit damage and crit chance by 20% for the first 3 turns. So yeah. New update just now, or am I late? What do you mean new update, Juju? DC Superfan Pack. I'm just trying to spread smiles. I said smile. Oh no, you made me smile. You made me laugh for 100% passing win. You made me giggle. That's gonna be. I'm not gonna be able to look at Red Hood anymore the same way. Anyway, just now or late. New patch up. Oh, there's a new patch update. There's a new patch update for DC Worlds Collide. Well, I'm about to end the stream now anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. That probably has like Mr. Fantastic and Guy Gardner in it. Um, Maybe I'll talk to you guys tomorrow morning. Well, morning for me, evening for you if you're in the U.S. I'm like I said, I'm in Switzerland. It's been fun, guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.